last show with our Chameleon drone. Now, it's the best value camera drone we've ever brought to air, live streaming direct to the screen of your phone. But let me explain. Over the last 3 years, we've become one of the biggest retailers drone in this country. Tens of thousands of drones we love making, you love flying. This drone is different, special, top of its field. It's our next generation of flyer, and it's taking features you normally expect on drones, £809 at £1,000. Now, we're not talking about one or two of those features. We're talking about virtually every single one and more. Auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability, our amazing live streaming camera to the screen of your phone. But this has some things you would never ever think you could afford, because for the first time ever in a drone under 100 quid, we've got a built-in LCD TV screen in the controller that if you don't want to use your phone, you can live stream to the controller itself and record it through a memory card direct into the controller itself. This thing is incredible. Then we've got 2 cameras on board. 2 cameras in a drone under 100 quid. So you've got 2 angles, 2 shots, 2 ways of filming, but it gets better because this drone also has a lens that is gesture controlled. It recognizes your face, your features, do a V sign, it will take a photo. Hand up, hand down will start and stop a video. But you can also put your hand out and the drone will track the palm of your hand like Harry Potter. So if Grandad wants to have a go or you've never flown a drone, you can fly this out of the box in 20 seconds even without the controller. This thing is incredible. Look, let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant and show you why the Chameleon is the most incredible, the unbelievable, and for our under 100 quid drone, the best value Christmas present you could buy live streaming. So let me talk you around it and tell you why it's brilliant. And number one, it starts with that. That is your live streaming camera. Now what it does is live streams direct to either the screen of your mobile phone, no in-app purchases, nothing to buy, the app is free, nothing you need to do, and what the drone sees live, you see live, Charlie. So now you're a filmmaker, a videographer, you can make movies with it. This thing is absolutely unbelievable. Live streaming direct to the screen of your phone, making memories, but it gets better. Now, if we can bring that live streaming footage up on the screen, let me show you. We've also got a manual gimbal, so you can now change the angle of shot and film the kids from above. So if the kids suddenly come out, start playing football in the park, you can now film them like the FA Cup final. Maybe you're flying over your friend's wedding venue, getting that magic moment, that magic shot that you couldn't do any other way. Or maybe everyone just waving, saying hello. This could be taking photos at the garden party. Gran and Grandad comes round, you want to make those memories. This drone is incredible. Live streaming under 100 quid that you can fly out the box in 20 seconds. But the real magic here is how easy, Charlie, this is to fly. Now, with a traditional drone, you have to spend ages learning all the control sticks, learning how to fly it. We're not going to do that at all. One finger, one button, 3, 2, 1, boom, you've just learned to fly. Out the box in 20 seconds, hovering like it's sitting on a piece of string. The most stable, easiest to fly drone systems that you can use instantly, even hands off the controller. I'm presenting to you the drone without having to control it, stabilize it. This thing is unbelievable. Why? Altitude lock, Charlie. It remembers its height in the air, it will auto-correct. But unlike any other drone I know, if you knock it, if you hit it, this drone will auto-stabilize on its own. This thing is incredible. Now why? There's a second camera underneath blocking the floor in shot, and it keeps it perfectly steady like, say, a GPS drone, but you're a beginner and you can fly it like Harry Potter, tracking the palm of your hand. What a gift, what a present. The last of our stocks in the country, £100 knocked off, under 100 quid today. This thing is incredible. Now, we've looked at the stability, so now let's look at the cameras. Indoor, outdoor, day or night, this thing is unbelievable. The most stable, easiest to fly system that we've ever created. But what I want to show you is you don't have to do it from the screen of your phone if you don't want to. So if I turn off the screen of my phone, so I'm going to turn the Wi-Fi off, controller on, watch what happens next, because this drone can now send the footage direct to the screen on your controller. So what it's going to do is now live stream direct to here. So while it's setting up that live stream, let's carry on flying it, and I'm going to show you that live footage in a second, allowing you to film this indoor and outdoor, day or night, wherever you wish to do it. Up the stairs maybe, round the banisters, you're learning how to fly. Whether you choose to go to your mobile phone, whether you choose to go to the inbuilt screen, it is totally and utterly up to you. Now you've also got those lights inside, so look, you can now see wherever the drone goes, it is on on the screen of the controller. Now this is literally unheard of till you get to about 700 or 800 quid. And if you put a micro SD card in there, Charlie, you're actually recording from the controller itself. So if the kids want to have a go and you don't want to give them your phone, they can do it. Now, how easy is this drone to fly? Well, here's the best bit. It's got digital proportional control. So speed number 1, nice and steady, up the stairs, round the banisters, you're learning how to fly. When I let go of the control sticks, the drone stops dead. So you've got pure stability. Now we've got that speed number 1, give it a click, we go to speed number 2. We're now an intermediate drone. You haven't had to buy a new drone, Charlie, you haven't had to buy a new camera. It's in the same drone that you learn out the box in 20 seconds. This thing is incredible. Then give it another click. We are now going to go to our pro speed. 25 miles an hour, football pitch distance in 12.5 seconds. This is incredible. Now let me take this drone and bring it straight back to my hand, because remember, with this drone you can even launch it just by throwing it straight into the air. Oh. So you've got the stability, you've got the control. This drone is incredible. It is £100 off, under 100 quid today. If you want the best gift, the best present, a live streaming drone that you can use out of the box in 20 seconds with all the colors, all the definition, all the filming, the Chameleon drone tonight with the last stocks in the country at the best price we've ever brought it to air. This is your chance to get it. The incredible, the amazing, the last stock, full stop, you to get it, fastest finger first, Chameleon drone. And by the way, we're going to give you an extra battery to double your flight time, double the fun, double the excitement, double the magic. Enjoy it. This is incredible. Oh, honestly, Rich, I know it's getting started too. And you can have that today for £34.98. That's your first payment of 3 if you're choosing PayPal, pay in 3. Right, 569463 is your limited number. Head to the website, shopontv.co.uk, click live deals, scroll down. You can do it on your phone, your tablet, computer, whatever's easiest for you. And you'll see all of these amazing offers there. This is the last of the stock of these 2 incredible drones. We've just seen the Chameleon flying. To get a drone of that caliber for under £100, especially one with an LCD screen and the controller, is incredible. I've never seen one for this price. I'm blown away by it. So guys, rest assured you've got an absolute brilliant gift for Christmas. It's what, just over 6 weeks until Christmas. So if you're thinking, oh, what am I going to get someone, then rest assured you've got an absolute bargain present. Do you know what? Talk about Christmas presents, actually. We have got price points for so many different budgets. If you've seen Richard shows previously here on Shop on TV, we often showcase the magic pens. If you're looking for a stocking filler and something that kids are going to absolutely love, then check this out for £22.99. It's going to give you and the family a lot of fun. This is the magic pens. Well, hello there, very warm welcome back to Shop on TV. We're here with the legendary magic pens, and as the name suggests, oh my word, these are not just any pens. We're here with Richard. Tell us all about them. Richard, good to see you, mate. Thank you so much. This is honestly my favourite product of all time. We're here to get creative, we're here to have fun, and it's the best Christmas gift, birthday gift, present for kids of all ages. You are going to love it. Now, it's 3 different sets of pens all combined into one. One that changes colour, one that vanishes, and the last one, I'll show you a secret. Mix them together, a little bit of magic. Now look, we're going to use a little bit of orange, we'll use a little bit of blue, and I think we'll finish with a little bit of purple. Now what makes these pens special is you have a colour in the middle and a different colour on the ends. Now in every pack you get one of these, and that's your magic pen. When you touch the orange becomes a brilliant bright red, the blue becomes an amazing neon yellow, the purple becomes an amazing neon green, but you can use the magic pens the other way around. So kids doing all their secret spy writing, their secret messages, you can literally just draw, and when you go over with a colour, it brings that secret message straight through to the surface.
Oh, Richard, these are
a little bit of magic. Look at that. These are incredible. But whereas these ones the kids go crazy for, the next pack are also the parents' favourite. The kids love them, but the parents love them more. I'll tell you why. What happens all the time when you get pen on the kids' hands, clothes, wallpaper, carpets, cars? Now these are all washable, these pens, so you can put anything that comes on your clothes in the washing machine, no problem. But you can't put the sofa in the washing machine. The magic pen makes them disappear. So completely and utterly mess free. But this means we can do some of the best arts and crafts effects ever.
I think it's my favourite now. This is
now watch this. We're going to do a bit of a background, and we're going to do an effect called silhouetting. So when you go over with your magic pen, you're actually taking the colour away. So if you want to draw a snowman and add the snow, you can do it. But for school projects, you can just tidy up the edges, get rid of mistakes. These are absolutely absolutely incredible. But the best thing happens when we start to mix these colours together. So I'm going to start with a pen that changes colour, and what we're going to do is draw a load of lines. Then we're going to take one of the pens that vanishes colour, and we're just going to fill in the gaps in between. Now I want you to watch carefully, because this is one of the coolest graphics effects that you could ever create. This is something the kids can do on all their schoolwork, you can do on your card making. When you go over with a magic pen, watch this. Perfect 3D graphics.
Brilliant.
Every single time. Now we're going to make it even better. So all we do is we take a pen that vanishes and we go over the top. It gives that silhouette. So it jumps out into 3D the instant you touch the page.
I bet adults like this as well, don't they?
Now the last pack is really magical. Now this pack you are going to love. So with these we have a special colour. So what we're going to do is draw something nice and bright. A big bright, say, green sun. It could be a star, a picture, a drawing. We want to make it brighter, so let's add some pink to make it even brighter. Now if this was a normal felt tip pen and you wanted to put a background in, you'd now be carefully going around the edges, spending hours going watch straight over the top. So you can now do space scenes, pictures, graphics, drawing, decorating, all your card making in seconds with your magic pens. Now as a set, they mix together to create the most amazing effects, and you're going to create new stuff all the time. So let's pick another colour. I'm going to now use a little bit of black, Charlie. Here is something you can do with the kids. Take the magic pen over your finger and rub out your thumbprint.
Right.
Put it onto the page.
No.
Look at how that effect comes out. Imagine doing this for all your science.
This is fantastic.
Imagine doing this for all your drawing. Look, I can draw the ears, I can draw a mouth, and yeah, that looks quite cool. Look at that. You can do whatever you like to do with these magic pens. Now remember, every pen changes colour. Every pen creates a brilliant effect. So whatever you're drawing, whatever you're creating, with the touch of the magic pen, you are producing brilliant arts and crafts.
Oh, honestly, Richard, this is, you're right, the ultimate gift for kids, isn't it? So I can imagine maybe after a Sunday lunch, the family's gathered around the table, get these out. They're going to adore them, they really are. You know what, you can have a twin pack, you can have a single pack. If you want a single pack, it's on the side of your screen. If you want to double, even better value, it's under the You May Like there. The easy way to shop for these is on the website, shopontv.co.uk. And if you're spending more than £30, you can spread the cost, which of course the twin pack will be. So yeah, use PayPal, Pay in 3. I need to see more of this. Go on, Richard.
Now remember, just so you know, these pens are made in Italy. We use Italian inks. They last twice as long as a normal felt tip pen.
It's good quality,
well. They're absolutely brilliant. So remember, we're going to use one colour, we're going to use two. I'll tell you what, do you want to pick a colour? Got some blue, some purple.
Let's do purple, actually.
Purple, so let's go for the purple. Now remember, the way these magic pens work, and always the end is locked on. So even if you mix up the lids, you always know that that's a colour changer because of the end here. And the magic pen does the magic for you from the middle to the end. So when we go over the red becomes yellow, the blue, green becomes blue, and that purple that beautiful
so you
pink
know
colour,
what the colour's going to change
every single time. Now remember, for those secret messages, you can write whatever you like and no one can see it. Secret spy writing. But all you do is pick a colour and go over the top. So let's maybe do.
So if your children are practising their handwriting, this is going to make that job way more fun. Homework and so on.
Doing the maths, doing the additions, this does it all. But here is where it's clever. Remember, it doesn't matter if the kids get the pen on the clothes, on your sofa, on the wallpaper, on the car. It does not make a difference, because when you're using those erasable ones, yes, they're washable, but now they're completely vanishable. So they come off your skin, they come off your clothes, they come off the table, they come off the wallpaper, and of course they then come off the paper. So whatever you're drawing, whatever you're creating, the magic that you can do, the 3D writing, the graphics and drawings is absolutely incredible.
Sure, they're really creative tools, aren't they? And you're going to experience different colour combinations that become perhaps your favourite. Well, this is yes for your kids. These are amazing gifts. Have you got birthdays coming up? Get one of these packed away, wrapped up, ready to give to them. If you want a pack of one, then go for it. If you want a twin pack, it's just under the You May Likes. Once again, you can go on the website shopontv.co.uk or give us a call. It's 03333 241 241. So anyone can have a go on this, Richard.
Anyone can do it. 3D writing at the touch of the pen. You create the graphics, you create the drawings, and everything for kids to be creative, have fun, decorate their schoolwork, sort out the summer holidays, sort out the Christmas, sort out whenever there's a holiday or a birthday. They're great.
I can see why this is going to be one of your favourites and sure one of yours. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye. you know, they're great fun, aren't they? Do you know, if maybe you've already got your presents, you just need that one extra thing. Do you know what, maybe go out to restaurants with your kids and, you know, they get a bit fidgety. That's perfect to take away with you and the family as well. Right, but, you know, there's so much going on. We've got storage boxes, collapsible storage boxes, the magic pens. We've got the drones. The last chance you're going to see these drones, and you can buy them now on shopontv.co.uk. So when you go to the landing page on the website, click live deals on the top, scroll down, and you'll see all of these amazing offers here. We've got deals all over the place. So you're going to get £100 off the Chameleon. You're going to get £190 off the Ultimate Pro GPS drone. You can stock up on batteries. Last chance to get those. And we've also got, oh my word, the Atomic Racing Stunt Car. Seriously, this is so much fun as soon as you get it straight out of the box. It can flip, it can do all sorts of things. And it goes quickly too, actually. Kids love those things. Right, okay, well, let's go back to Richard. We're going to be joining our friends on ITV1 and STV literally in a few minutes' time, in about 5 minutes. When that happens, can you imagine the amount of people that are watching Romesh at the moment? There are going to be a lot of people watching, and these are going to be flying out. Beat the queue and jump ahead on the website, guys. Right, Richard, for a few minutes, let's see this in action again.
Let me tell you all about it. And a big shout out to all our YouTube friends that are watching us tonight. Hi, all of you lot. We're going to show you this amazing drone before ITV join us in about 4 minutes. Now, this is your Chameleon drone, the best value camera drone we have ever created, ever done. And we've knocked 100 quid off it for the last stock in the country, the last show we believe we will ever be able to sell it or show it. Why is this brilliant? Because it has a camera that live streams direct to the screen of your phone. No in-app purchases, nothing to buy. What the drone sees live, you're going to see live. So Facebook it, video blog it, Instagram it, YouTube it, but for the first time ever, a built-in LCD screen, so you have a choice. Take your mobile phone off and use the screen, or use the screen, or use your mobile phone. The wire's just so we can show it to you live in the studio, and what the drone sees live, you see. You can Facebook it, video blog it, Instagram it, YouTube it, Zoom it to your friends and family, but the best bit about this drone is you're a beginner, you've never been able to take off and land a drone. Just chuck it in the air, because this drone auto-stabilizes, auto-corrects the second it hits the air. Now, its stability is unheard of. The stability is like nothing else. No hands on the controller, and we've got altitude lock. It knows its height. But watch this. Even if you bash it, knock it, it rights itself robotically on its own exactly where it was before. The second camera underneath allowing you to fly even from the palm of your hand. This drone will track you, so as a beginner, you can fly it without the controller, without your phone, a drone that you can use anywhere, and protected blades from the top, safe for your kids and family. Now, how easy is this to fly? Well, actually, you don't even have to fly it. One flick, flip 360s in the air, Charlie. It is a one-button flip 360 that you can do instantly. Now, it's live streaming to the screen of your phone, no in-app purchases, nothing to buy, and you are making memories, making movies at the touch of a button. To have a live streaming camera at under 100 quid, unbelievable, incredible. Speed number one, nice and steady up the stairs, you're learning how to fly, but you don't stay a beginner for long with this drone, because with the click of the button, it becomes an intermediate speed. So you've doubled the speed, double the fun, you don't have to upgrade the motors, you don't have to upgrade that camera built in. At the touch of a button, you're flying. Speed number three, 25 miles an hour, a professional level speed. You can have lights on or lights off. This drone looks incredible, flies incredible, and out the box works within 20 seconds, even if you're just learning to chuck it in the air. The most stable drone, fun, full, fat, and everything you need to get the most out of a flying drone. It is our number one for value, our number one for live streaming, and it's right to the screen of your phone. No in-app purchases, nothing to buy, and it allows you to film directly. Now, you've also got gesture control on this drone, Charlie. So at the touch of a button, it brings in gesture control. So it takes your photo, 3, 2, 1, boom, it's already in the memory of your phone. Hand up stops the video, hand down stops the video. You've also got that camera in there that you can then reverse. So you've got the down cam. So you're on the first cam, I'm now on the down cam over 120 meters in the air, Charlie. This drone is unheard of. At under 100 quid, it costs more than 100 quid to add a second camera to a normal drone. This is incredible. So indoor and outdoor, day or night flying, whether it's the kids, whether it's the adult, the first drone, your pro drone, it doesn't matter. And the lights unbelievable. All the different patterns. At the click of a button, you can go from multi-lights. You can go from the robotic changing colours. You then go to this one, which is the fixed light rotating. All the different effects, all the different patterns on this drone. Look at that. How cool would that look at night? Or just turn the lights off. You don't need to fly it with the lights on. You can use it lights on, lights off at the touch of a button. The coolest drone, the easiest to fly drone, the best value camera drone we have ever done, and it's the last chance to get them. What do we mean by last chance? We have less units for sale in this show than we have ever had on any show that we've ever done. This will go fastest finger first to check out and make sure it's yours. If you leave it, you are going to lose it, and that is for our CHAMELEON. If you're looking for a GPS drone though, just check on our website, because we have the best value GPS we have ever done for the last stocks in the country. We've knocked £190 off the price. So whether you're looking for one for the kids, whether you're looking for a drone to go pro level, get to the hobbyist, start making movies, using it for your business, we have both on the show at the best prices, Charlie, we have ever done. These are incredible.
Well, Joe, that's why we think it's going to sell out this morning before 3 a.m. So if you're tempted by yours, if you want to spread that cost interest-free, yes, you absolutely can do. Choose PayPal Pay in 3. If it helps stagger it, then all good for you. 3 pence are £34.98. How brilliant is that? We love it. Item number is 569463. Easy way to shop and check out your baskets is shopontv.co.uk. You're going to see the CHAMELEON drone there. To get a drone with a built-in camera that can live stream is for £100 is just extraordinary value. You will struggle to see that. And we've also got, of course, the GPS. So if you're looking for the creme de la creme, well, this is going to be the one. Normally, for a drone of this caliber, with all these features, you'd be looking at about 800, maybe even £900,000. But the price today, you're saving £190. It's £249.99. Ordinarily, £439.99. So you're getting a massive, massive saving. And of course, it's on PayPal Pay in 3. Right, switch over if you can do. Maybe staying on YouTube, stay right there. Maybe you're going to switch to ITV1. Literally in a minute or two, you're going to see us on ITV and STV. Stay tuned.
Merry Christmas!
Oh, finally we're here. Do you know what? It's going to be an amazing show. It's actually going to be a one-off show. We're not to be repeated. We have got the best deals we've had on these particular drones, and it's going to be the last chance to get these home. My name's Charlie. Tell us all about these. We're here with Richard. Richard, good to see you.
Hi, Charlie. Tonight is something special, a one-off, never ever to be repeated. We have got the last stocks of every one of our incredible drones, and we have knocked the prices down to the lowest price we've ever bought them to air. It is your chance to make sure you get them. We cannot repeat this show because we don't have the stocks. You've got to check out fast. Now, this is our CHAMELEON drone. We are knocking £100 off it. The best value, live streaming, because it live streams to your phone or the screen of the controller. The first drone with a screen controller where the TV's in there. This allows you to do it. At the moment, I'm on my mobile phone, but you can also go to this TV screen built into the controller. It is your choice how you want to do it. The best price, £100 knocked off our CHAMELEON, and you can have that out the box 20 seconds and fly it. But we've also got our best ever GPS drone.
Oh, yeah.
Now, this you mustn't miss. If you're thinking about a GPS for Christmas, you need to make sure you get on there, 190 quid off it.
Honestly, I'm absolutely loving this. If you're tempted by it, then get this home. Save £100. Joe, we've got drones for different budgets, but this is the last chance to get these drones. This is the last of the stock. I'm sad because I'm going to miss seeing these, but you can look forward to you and your family having so much fun with whichever one you're going to be going for. Joe, it's what, 48 sleeps until Christmas. Just under 7 weeks. Have you done your Christmas shopping? Honestly, take my advice, please, on this. If you're going to be buying your son, your daughter, your niece, your nephew, their first drone, maybe you your first drone, maybe it's going to be your sister, your parents, It's a good feeling, but this drone, it makes you feel good as soon as you start flying. This, if you're thinking, well, Dad, I know, how do I take off? You just throw it. It's fantastic. Right, saving £100 to get a drone with built-in cameras that live streams to your device, to your controller, for £100 is unheard of. Honestly, you will struggle to find a deal like this. Please do not miss out. We expect this to sell out this show. Save that £100, and if you don't want to pay that all at once, it's on PayPal Pay in 3. So 3 payments of £34.98. It glows in the dark, kids love it. Right, 569463. Now, maybe you've never shopped this ever before. The easy way to get yours home, and when you buy it today, you're going to have this delivered to your home in a few days. Go to shopontv.co.uk, click live deals, and when you scroll down, you'll see all of these deals. So there it is, click live on air, scroll down, and there we have these drones. That's the Chameleon we've just been flying. We're going to be having this singing and dancing. Richard's also going to be flying the GPS later on in the show. You're going to save £190 if you get that GPS. Now, for this drone, this is for even younger age groups. So if you're looking to get this to a member of your family, if they're 8 years or older, my nephew's got one of these. He loves it. But that is a special price, because for the Striker Jet Pro, the one that's like a jet, that price will expire after the weekend, so you must get that now. But you know what? Let's go back to the Chameleon. People love this. If you want to get the Chameleon glow in the dark, it's all good fun. But actually, if you are looking for the creme de la creme of drones, we've also got the GPS. Right, this is the Ultimate Pro. This is the highest spec drone we've ever had here on Shop on TV. And this, my friends, is the last of the stock. When it goes, we're not going to be having this back, so do not miss out on this. Ordinarily, you'll be looking at £439.99. Actually, for a drone of this features, that's still very, very good, but you're saving £190. 3 payments of £84.98. Guys, grab it. 904 053. Go to the website, shopontv.co.uk. But why do we love it? Well, we're going to be seeing that shortly. But let's go back to the Chameleon, because I know Richard's a big fan of this. Right, so, Richard, the Chameleon, people love this.
It is one of the busiest starts to any show that we've ever done on ITV. This is your Chameleon. Now, the Chameleon is a drone that you can use out of the box in 20 seconds, a drone that allows you to fly instantly, but live streams at under £100. The best value camera drone we've ever created, the best price we've ever brought it to air, the easiest to fly, the coolest to use, and I'm going to show you how it works. Now, number one, I'm bringing up the live stream. Now, you've got a choice, either to live stream to your phone or live stream to the controller. It's totally up to you, and you can do it instantly. So we're going to bring that up, and I'm going to take this drone into the air. How do we fly it? You fly this drone by just chucking it. Auto-stabilizes in the air, the most stable, easiest to fly drone that we've created. Indoor and outdoor, day or night, this thing just works. Now, whether it's to your phone or whether it's to the screen of your phone, you can do it. The best price we've ever done. You need to check it out. I'm hearing right now, we are 10 minutes in. Well, that 10%'s gone.
10%'s gone.
10%'s already gone. I told you, Charlie, this drone show was going to be crazy. Now, it allows you to fly it indoor and outdoor. It allows you to fly it day and night, and the lights inside live streaming. Now, live streaming means you can make memories with it, and over the last 3 years, we've become one of the biggest retail drones in this country. Tens of thousands of drones that we love making, you love creating. This thing is incredible, but how easy is it to fly, and how does our camera work? Well, now we're in the air, I want to show you the stability. Altitude lock, it knows its height. If the wind knocks this drone, it adjusts its height and it auto-corrects itself. The drone allows you to do it. If you knock it, bash it, it auto-rights itself. This thing is unbelievable. So whether you're a beginner, whether you're an intermediate, you can do it. But what I want to do, come and have a look at this, because I've turned the phone off and we're live streaming to the screen of the controller. Now, this means you don't need the mobile phone. If you're giving it to young kids, they can do it from the screen, put a memory card inside their micro SD, and you're recording direct to the controller. That's normally over £1,000 to get the controller with a camera. It is working now with this drone. Whether you're flying indoor and outdoor, you've got the control, you've got the stability. But I want to tell you, you've also got gesture control on this drone. So the drone allows you, while you're flying, to do a V-sign. V-sign takes a photo. Hand up, hand down starts and stops a video. If you want to flip 360, touch of a button, Whoa, you've just learned how to do it. This is the ultimate gift, the ultimate present, the last stocks we've got in the country of a drone that you can use indoor, outdoor, day or night, but you have to be quick. No more stock available this year, and we have knocked £100 off the price. Speed number 1, nice and steady. Up the stairs, round the banisters, you are learning how to fly. Nice and steady. You don't stay a beginner though for long, Charlie, because with a click of the button, we become now double speed. We're now an intermediate flyer. So maybe you're going now higher than the trees, sweeping under the park benches. You haven't had to upgrade the motors, you haven't had to upgrade the camera. It's in the same drone you learned out the box in 20 seconds. And then we can go pro flying. Pro flying, indoor and outdoor, day or night. We can take this high in the trees, sweeping under the park benches with an auto return back to your hand. This drone allows you to do it, and it's so easy to connect and use. So when you first use it, you turn the drone on. The batteries are pre-charged, they're ready to go. Turn the controller on, lock it into place. Now you can choose your light effects. At the touch of a button, we can go from solid lights to disco lights, all the patterns or lights off. Totally up to you. You get to choose those light effects while you do it. Now to do the live streaming, we connect to the internet. Now the internet connects to the drone itself. So the drone is connecting to your phone. The phone now gives you the connection to the app, and the app then means that you can live stream direct to the phone or to the controller. So look, I click the button and I want you to see the drone is now live streaming direct to the screen of your phone. No in-app purchases, nothing to buy. You're making movies at under £100, Charlie. Under £100. This thing is incredible. Oh my goodness. Check it out. It's fastest fingers first to check it out. If you leave it, you are going to lose it. That is what's happening, and I'm hearing it live. But I want to show you something, because we have added a manual gimbal. Now this is something you don't get till drones 7 times the price. You can now change the angle. So if you want to film from above, say kids are coming out to play football in the park, you can now film them like the FA Cup final, professional level filming from your Chameleon drone under £100. Over your friend's wedding venue, maybe they were going to be charged £400-500 to do that magic shot. You can film it. Everyone's saying hello, taking still photography, video. This drone just works, but it's how easy it is to fly. Now I'm going to fly it by using the controller this time. Before we used it by chucking it in the air. Watch. We're not going to touch the control sticks. We're not going to learn to stabilize it. One finger, one button, 3, 2, 1, boom, you've just learned to fly. It doesn't matter what skill you are, it doesn't matter what age you are, out the box, 20 seconds, you can do it. And I want to prove the stability because I can take my hands off the controller. I'm presenting to you the drone without touching it, without controlling it, without the best value camera drone we have ever done, the most stable, the easiest, under £100. If you are quick, last stocks in the country, we will not have another show on the Chameleon drone. Altitude lock, it knows its height. If the wind knocks it, remembers the height, it auto-corrects on its own. You don't have to do it, the drone does it for you. So even if you knock it, auto-stabilizes. But I want to show you what happens if we knock it. So watch. If we knock this drone, it remembers its angle and it auto-corrects. So you can even smash it in the sky, knock it, and it's going to carry on coming. But let's bring it back. Oh my goodness, did you just hear that, Charlie?
20% gone. You need to check out, Richard, you're right. This is going to go this show. We are sure this is going to go this show.
It's crazy.
Already. It's not going to last.
No, let me show you the camera. Well, I've still got some stock left. Well, you can still get it for Christmas this year. Let me show you the camera. Now, here in the studio, we use studio cameras that cost tens of thousands of pounds. But I'm not on a studio cam at the moment. I am on the camera of the Chameleon. Now, by clicking this button, I can bring up gesture control. V sign, recognise my gesture, 3, 2, 1, boom. The memory is already recorded into my phone. And by the way, remember, you can use the controller screen as well. Hands up starts the video. Hand down stops the video. This drone does it, but here's the kicker. At under £100, Charlie, unheard of, 2 cameras on board, so we can now film from above. So I'm now on the down camera, that's from this drone, but with a click of the button I can now go to the front camera. 2 angles, 2 shots, 2 ways of filming at under £100. This drone is absolutely unbelievable, but how easy is it to fly? This is what we call digital proportional control. When I let go of the control stick, the drone stops dead. It's like it has a brake. No going into the walls. Maybe you tried a drone before. Hit the ceiling, hit the floor. This is different. So when I let go, perfectly steady, perfectly stable. But watch, speed number 1 is for beginners. Up the stairs, round the banisters, down the garden, but you don't stay a beginner for long. Give it a click, doubles that speed. I'm now an intermediate drone. We haven't had to upgrade the camera, Charlie. We haven't had to upgrade the motors. It's in the same drone. You got out the box in 20 seconds. And by the way, away £100 off the price today for the last stock we've got. And I'm hearing we haven't got much stock left.
It's gone.
And then we go to speed number 3, triples that speed. We've also got auto return. So if you're going towards a tree, lake, a river, and you panic, press one button, auto returns to home. You're not going to lose it, you're not going to damage it, you're not going to break it. It's got protective blade protectors, so when you're using it, this drone is safe for everyone around you. But my favourite bit, I'm going to bring it back to hand. If you want to learn how to fly it, all you do is just chuck it in the air. You don't have to learn. By the way, Charlie, even behind your back. You don't even have to be looking at it. This drone will auto-stabilise, auto-correct itself in the air so that you can fly it instantly. But it's not just controlling to the screen of your phone. So if I now turn off the phone, so this is now turning the Wi-Fi off on my phone, I want to show you that it will also now connect to the screen of your mobile, of the controller. Now this is something unheard of at anywhere near this level. We're talking normally about 700 or 800 quid. This will now live stream from the drone to the controller. Can you see that? So if you've got a memory card, you can now record it without needing the mobile phone. This thing is absolutely unbelievable. A drone you can use anywhere. Now, whether you're buying the CHAMELEON, whether you're buying our Ultimate Pro GPS Plus, the best prices we have ever bought these drones to air for the last shot. This is a one-off. This is a secret sale. Wake up your friends. Ring them up right now. They'll hate you for 2 minutes and they'll love you for the rest of the month, the year, for Christmas. Your chance to get it. Live streaming, the best value camera drone we have ever created. £100 off today. We don't expect it to go back up ever because we won't have any more stock left. Full stop by the end of the show is what we predict. Oh, brilliant job.
Yeah, it's not going to last long, guys. Seriously, it's the next few people to click check out. In fact, we've had emails come in from people saying how much they love this. Philip in Swansea says, good morning both. Morning, Philip. Got the CHAMELEON Glow drone. Looks amazing. Honestly, you're not alone, Philip. Lots of people. Right, do you know what? How long have we been live on ITV1 for now? What, about 15 minutes? Right, we've been on ITV1 and STV for about 15 minutes, okay? 40% of the stock's been accounted for. We were hoping, genuinely, folks, this is going to last until 3 a.m. because we're here until 3 a.m. regardless of what we've got to do. But do you know what? This is not going to last. If you want to give the ultimate gift for Christmas, I'm not being cheesy, guys. You know when you got that present that you know you've nailed it and you just know you cannot wait to see the look on that person's face? Be that person. Get it home, hide it, stash it away, and then wrap it up. It's easy to wrap, and get this under the tree near Christmas and look forward to look on your son, your daughter, your mum, your dad, your brother-in-law's face, whoever it is. And also, folks, you're saving £100 to get a drone that self-stabilizes, that's easy to fly, with 2 built-in cameras that can live stream to the controller is extraordinary. Honestly, I haven't found one like that. Try it. I challenge you to try and fly it, to try and find one. But guys, whether you've never flown a drone before, you're going to hit the ground running with this. You just throw it and it stabilizes. You already feel straight away in control. Right, 3 payments of £34.98. It's a one today. This will be delivered to your door in a few days, and just know you've got a great present. Right, 569 463 is your item number. If you've never shopped with us before, we have new customers every day. We have returning customers every single day. Go to the website or call us. It's 03333 241 241. Right, okay, that's the CHAMELEON. We've also got a weekend special. So we've got a special price for this weekend. It will go back up after the weekend. This is the RDM Striker Jet Pro. Right now, if you're looking for a drone for a younger age group, this is recommended for years 8 years or older. I've got one, okay, one to my nephew. He absolutely loves it. It's a high density foam, so it's very, very strong. It's easy to fly, literally at the boxer, fly in 20 seconds. It's so easy to control. You press a button to make it flip. It does that fancy thing where you press another few buttons and it does the perfect ring. It looks so good and it lights up as well. So if you're flying at tonight in the dark, it looks brilliant, guys. As a great little stocking filler, but or as a main present to give their first drone, make it a Striker Jet. It's £49.99. You're saving money, but again, only for this weekend or while stocks last. It truly is a great gift idea. So 059389. Maybe you're buying the Chameleon or the GPS for a teenager in your family. Maybe you got their younger brother or sister that don't want to feel left out. Again, if they're 8 years or older, go for the Striker Jet Pro. Absolutely love this. If that's someone's first drone, you've nailed it. You've absolutely nailed it. Okay, moving on though. Oh, I was excited. Right, we've also got more show specials. So at 4:30 in the morning, okay, because we allow our +1 viewers to catch up, of course, wherever you're watching from, good morning. But at 4:30, the price is going to go up on these deals. This is the handy solution. So this is storage boxes, but they're collapsible storage. They're breathable too. So for storing away clothes, for duvets, for quilts and so on, these are absolutely ideal. But sometimes we need permanent storage. Sometimes we need temporary, flexible storage. So when you're not using it, you haven't got an ugly box in the way, you collapse it down. But these look great anyway. Get rid of those cardboard boxes, get rid of those plastic boxes. These are fabric, they look the part. I'd have one in the boot of my car, I'd have one in the cupboard under the stairs, for your toys, for your winter clothes, for your summer clothes. Look, every single house needs storage, but make it flexible storage that works for you. They're very strong as well. They're steel bars you put down, so they're very, very supportive. So normally for this bundle is £62.98. At the moment, for this show, it's £34.99. At 4:30 this morning, so in a few hours, that price is going to shoot back up. Don't wait for that to happen. If you get it into your basket and check out, you'll get that saving. 3 payments, of course, of £13.31 if you're choosing PayPal Pay in 3. I've known about those boxes for, well, probably years now, a long time. I love them. They're very popular. They're big sellers. People come back for more of those, I'm sure. Okay, let's go back to the Chameleon. This is the main show that people are, this is the main product that people are talking about this show. We love it. It's the last of the stock. You're saving £100, and I've just been told over half of the stock has gone. Over half has gone. We're not even at 1 a.m. We're live. Any questions, email in. But I'd go to the website, shopontv.co.uk, add it to your basket. I would confirm your orders. Once that's gone, that's it. Once it's sold out, that's it for the year. So 569463. Right, okay, that's for ages 14 years or older. The next one we got is ages 14 years or older. That's what we recommend. But this is the Ultimate Pro. This is the GPS. So if you're in the market for a GPS drone, you can spend hundreds, maybe thousands of pounds. Guys, you just don't need to. You don't need to. This is the highest spec drone we've ever had on Shop on TV, and this is the last show. This is a one-off special show, last of the stock now. Save £190 and get this home today. It'll be arriving to your door in a few days' time. You can have it on PayPal Pay in 3. That's 3 payments of £84.98. 904-053. You can shop on the website on your phone or your tablet, wherever you got next to you. Just don't miss out on these. Right. Talk about the GPS. Shows you this in action. It'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? Right, Richard, people love the GPS, don't they?
It is. Now, we weren't going to show it to you till later in the show, but the Chameleon's gone absolutely crazy. You need to check it out if you're going to make sure it's yours. More than 50% people have already got them all in their baskets. This is our GPS. Now, this is a showstopper. This is something incredible. This is something that if you were in a shop and this was marked up by someone at the counter at 250 quid, the manager would be running, oh, what have you done? What have you done? You can't do it at that price. We have got the lowest price for the best ever GPS we've ever created. Now, why is it brilliant? This is the ultimate upgrade. We've upgraded everything. Now, talk about upgrading the camera. Full 1080p, the highest resolution of HD we've ever created in a drone. And if you went to the cinema 3 or 4 years ago, you're now making movies with this drone in that way. It is unbelievable. Then we upgraded it to full GPS integration. Now, what does that mean? If you've got a car, it's got a sat-nav. The sat-nav uses the satellites in the sky beaming down to tell you exactly where your car is, where you want to go, and the route you need to follow to take you there. But with this drone, you don't need any of that. The app is free, no in-app purchases, and it downloads Google Earth. Take your finger, press a button over the tree, over the building, over a car, and then press go. The drone will lift on its own to 1, fly to 2, fly to 3, fly to 4, and then land not near you, not close to you, exactly exactly 2 meters in front of your feet. This is unbelievable. By the way, it's got GPS return to home. So at any point while you're flying, you press a button, it will find its way back to you and land for you. If it's running out of batteries while you're flying, it knows it's running low and it will bring itself back automatically to you. But the real thing with this is we've added brushless motors. It's also got the highest quality of motor. Now, if you've got a hairdryer, you can either have one of those standard hairdryers that takes 5 hours to dry your hair, or one of that very famous brand that blasts it in your hair straight away dry. This has the same brushless motors inside it, highest level. That gives it more speed, more control, more time in the air. This drone is incredible. By the way, it's also got follow me. So if you like to go skiing, this drone will lift up, follow you down the slope as you're flying, walking the dog, skiing, out with your friends and family, recording memories as you go. But what I want to do is get it in the air. Now, GPS uses the satellites. Obviously, we're in the studio, so I'm going to use it on indoor mode because this has indoor mode too. But I want you to hear it. I want you to see it. One finger, oh, gee, I forgot to tell you the LCD screen in the controller. That's an added feature that you get in here too. But listen to those motors. This drone is unbelievable. The power. Can you hear that on my microphone? The power in these motors with their altitude lock, remembering the height in the air, or knocking it out of sync. This drone stays perfectly stable. Over 120 meters away, indoor, outdoor, day or night flying, but you've got full GPS stability, GPS integration. You've got 3 speeds while you're flying, but you have to be so quick. This is a deal of the century. This is deal of deals. Under 250 quid for a full GPS integrated drone. This is unheard of, unbelievable. But now I want to show you, we've also got the 2 cameras on board. Let's bring up that footage from this drone. If we can bring up the footage onto the screen, that is full 1080p. And not with 1 camera, Charlie. With this drone, you've got 2. With the click of the button, we can now be filming me over 120 meters in the air. That second shot straight from the drone. Maybe that's over the mountains, over the cliffs. And then you, with the click of a button, it goes back to that front cam. 2 cameras on a GPS drone. Now, by the way, we've also got something called the electronic gimbal. Not a manual gimbal. You can turn the control lever. It will change the angle of that front camera while the drone is flying in the air. So you capture every magic moment, every single shot with this drone. Now, by the way, I'm going to show you all the features that come with it by showing you the app because I can't do the GPS indoors. But do you want to see what it looks like outside? Do you want to see what this drone can film while you're flying? We've got footage where I filmed it outside in the fields. We've got footage where we're over the beach. If we can bring those in, I want to see the colors, the definition of a GPS drone. And remember, you're not paying 700 quid, 800 quid, 1,000 quid. You are paying under 200. Look at the colors. Look at the definition. This was Horsey Beach. We went there in the summer, me and my family, and look at the... By the way, my father-in-law's in there. He charges me £1 every time I show this video of him. So he's making money every time I do it. But the colours, the definition on this drone, it is absolutely incredible. But what I want to do is to show you what you get when you're using that GPS. Because obviously I can't fly this outside. We're in a studio. It's in the middle of the night. I can't get out. So I'm going to show you the GPS and the app, the things that you can do that we can't show you in the studio. Now, number one, I'm going to bring up the first button, all the different features. Now there's one in the middle called surround. Your drone will lift up into the air, turn to face you, do a full 360 of you. Do you know, like the edge of the cliffs or over the church spires when you're flying? It will do that autonomously around you. It's absolutely incredible. But look, we're now going to go to this button because this button is your GPS map. Now it brings up where you are. Now this is where we are in our studio here in Warrington. So this will show you where we are on the app. Now that's using the GPS. If I click this button here, it will overlay a Google Earth. Now this could be your garden. This could be your local park, anywhere around by you. I want to fly over the building, over the tree, over the car park, and then come back to me. I just press go. It will lift to 1, fly to 2, fly to 3, fly to 4, and then land not near me, not close to me, exactly 2 meters in front of my feet. But here is where this drone gets special. Here is where this drone gets clever. The first drone we'd ever created with 2 technologies involved. Now, if you're a beginner and you've never flown a drone before, normally a GPS drone says not for beginners, do not fly indoors. Do you know what? Fly indoors. fly as a beginner, because we've added that second camera underneath, normally over 900 quid in a GPS drone, that allows you as a beginner indoors without the satellites to get that stability where it tracks the palm of your hand and it locks onto the floor, so you can fly this out of the box in 20 seconds. And then when you're ready, when you get to a pro level, take it outside, press the GPS button, satellites beam in, a full GPS integrated drone, and one that when you're not using it, folds away flat, take it with you everywhere you go. We're going to give you the storage case with the drone. That's the size of the drone. To give you an idea, this is the size of my phone. Phone, drone, drone, phone. Take this with you everywhere you go. You're now going ballistic for our GPS. The Ultimate Pro GPS, normally over 400 quid. Today, under $249.99. Not today, going up tomorrow, going up next week. We only have it while the stocks last. There's not enough stock. We expect it to sell out by the end of this show. Be quick, be fast, because that is incredible.
Well, do you know what? It's also incredible, the money you're going to be saving £190. I've had an email come in from Colin, who's watching. Colin, very good morning to you. He says, these drones look amazing. I'm just about to check out. Can't wait to show my neighbours. Honestly, I'm sure they're going to be really, really impressed. They may get envy. But do you know what? This is so impressive. We got these two amazing drones, different appeals, different budgets, of course. Joe, if you like the sound of the Chameleon, maybe grab that one. But if you're looking for the GPS, this is the highest spec drone we've ever had here on Shop on TV. I'm going to miss it because when it sells out, we're not going to be having this back again. This is going to be the last time we get to see this. If it keeps going like this, that will be the case. It's going to sell out. This is getting busier and busier and busier. It's the busiest part of the show, I've just been told. Right, so it comes in the case, the moulded case. Obviously, it zips up. It's all professional. You get a battery, obviously, with it. Everything you need to get started. But you're saving £190. By the way, if you want to stock up on batteries, because that's also the last part, then go for it. Right, we've got a twin pack for your batteries. I've just been informed they're limited stock. We're down to the last few. So it's the next few people to click check out. Add them into your basket. You can spread the entire cost of your basket interest free using PayPal Pay in 3. So add these in if you're going for the GPS 038562. If you forget any item numbers, you can give us a call on the call centre, or you go to the website shopontv.co.uk. As soon as you go to the website, you'll see live deals. In fact, you know what, let's show you this. So whether on your phone, your tablet, whatever, shopontv.co.uk, click that live button, scroll down, and you'll see all of these deals there. There's the Chameleon, there's the GPS, there's the batteries. In fact, you know what, for the twin pack of the batteries, you might as well, because normally they're £40 each, as you can see, but you know what, save £20, go for the twin pack. Absolute bargain. By the way, the magic hook we got coming up later, if you're looking for the bike, the Ducati balance bike, honestly, the confidence this could give your children before they get into bikes with pedals and so on, this is going to be great. You haven't got to pump up the tyres, they're puncture resistant, you've got an anti-slip saddle, and you can even alter the handlebars so this can grow with your child. How about that? Maybe they feel left out if they've got an older brother or sister in the park, well, they can feel the park right now. Save that money. It's £49.99. Okay, but back to the drones. Right now, the GPS, 20% has already gone. We've only seen it flying for a few minutes. If it carries on going like this, it will be sold out by 3 a.m. So again, 904-053. To get a drone with that kind of features, people will be paying way more than the usual price. Or drones here, there and everywhere. Maybe £8, £9, maybe even £1,000. You never know. You don't need to spend that sort of money. For £249.99, this could be the only drone that you'll need to buy, seriously. Even if you're a beginner or pro level, you can grow with that drone. Okay, back to the Chameleon drone. 3/4 of the stock's gone. This is great. To get a drone with 2 cameras that can live stream, it's just amazing. Live stream to your phone, to the actual controller, of course, but you're saving £100. Normally, I mean, honestly, for this, it would still be selling. It would still be flying at £199.99. But you've picked a great time to buy it. You're saving that money. It's going to be a great present for Christmas. Phone lines are now busy. We may have queues shortly on the phones. This is the last show. It's a one-off special. If you fancy it, then grab it. It's 569 463. Thanks so much to everyone who's checked out your baskets. you've got a cracking piece of kit there that you and the family are going to have so much fun. Christmas morning, I'd have it charged, ready to go, then wrap it up. On Christmas morning, pass the controller around. You and your family are going to absolutely love this. If you are worried about how to fly safely, there's something called the drone code, which is readily available. We're going to show you that later on, but it's easy to work. Very, very safe indeed. Okay, right. 3 payments are £34.98. So it's just that one today, and this will be delivered to your door literally in a few days. Let's go back to Richard because we need to see more flying time with this. So Richard, you're going to be sending these out, what, literally in a few days?
We will send them out on Monday morning. They will literally go out to you. You'll probably have them by next weekend, but here's the problem. We thought this was going to be a busy show. It's turned out to be the most unbelievable show of the year, I think, we've had so far. It has gone crazy. Our GPS has gone absolutely crazy. Our Chameleon, unbelievable. You need to, the Striker Jet's going crazy too. And why? Because we've done the best prices we've ever bought to air, matching the lowest prices we've ever sold these drones at for the last stock in the country. We were meant to be doing shows at Christmas. We were meant to be doing shows towards the end of December, the 18th of December, the 19th of December. We've got no stock left of these current drones now on November the 9th. It's gone crazy. Please, if it's in your basket, check it out. Make sure it's yours. You need to be seriously quick. But let me talk you around it. Let me tell you all about these drones. Let me show you why this is brilliant. Over the last 3 years, we've become one of the biggest retailers of drones in this country. The Chameleon drone is one of our #1s, and I'll tell you why, because it's the best value camera drone on the high street, absolutely anywhere right now, and we have it today, 100 quid off. It's under £100 for the last stock we've got in the country. Look, let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant and why this is the right drone for you, your friends, your family, and anyone who's wanted to learn to fly. Now, #1, we're talking about a backpack-sized drone. You can take this with you absolutely everywhere in the backpack, and by the way, the lights inside it look incredible, but you can turn them off, so you don't need to have all the lights flashing, all the 8 different patterns in there. You can fly this straight out of the box with no lights on. It's totally up to you. But the real magic starts there. Oh, by the way, while I've got it here, these are a fully protected blade. We don't have that on any of our other drones, so even if the kids touch it, the pets put their paw, this is going to be absolutely safe for them and fine for them. But that is the magic, because that is your camera, and it's at the moment live streaming to the screen of my phone. Any iPhone 5 upwards, any Android phone with Jelly Bean works on any of them. No in-app purchase, nothing to buy. The wires just so we can show it to you live in the studio. And what the drone sees live, you see live, Charlie. So you can Facebook it, video blog it, Instagram it, YouTube it, make movies with it. If you're into your TikTok, you could have a TikTok video uploaded, getting likes before you've even landed the drone. It's incredible. But you'll notice, just before I fly, there's a screen on the controller. Now you can turn the phone off and go to the controller screen. So for the first time ever, you don't need to give the kids your mobile phone if they want to go out and fly it. They can fly it using the video screen on the controller, and I'm going to show you that later. But the best thing for me about the drone is what you can film and how you can film it, because we've added a manual gimbal. So at the touch of a switch, I can manually choose to now film from above. So you can do that professional shot that are in drones 800, 900,000 quid, but we're now filming from above. My God, I'm hearing every single drone we've shown you, everyone's checking out, everyone's buying it, and you're going to miss out if it's just sitting in your basket. We have no more stock in the country. Take photos, take videos. This drone is incredible. But how easy is it to fly? Well, look, I'm going to show you something. You don't have to even use the control sticks to fly this, Charlie, because with this drone, first one ever, behind my back, never flown before, this drone auto-stabilizes. Auto-stabilizes in the air, so you can fly instantly out of the box, 20 seconds, you can do it. But Charlie, it's not just about the flying. The patterns of those lights, incredible. By the way, if we bring the video up right now, there is a button you can press to do a flip 360. Flip 360 drone, flip 360 video. This thing is incredible. And by the way, how do you do the flip 360? If we come and have a look at me, one button, that's it. Does it for you. Oh my goodness. How many of you have confirmed you need to check out those baskets now if you want the Chameleon for Christmas? The choice is £200 if we've got any stock left on the show, but with 3/4 of them already gone, there's no stock left. And so you either get it for now or never ever forever hold your peace is what we'll say. You will not be able to get it. Now the drone is in the air, let's have a look at its stability, because this is what makes the Chameleon incredible, whether you're a beginner, intermediate or pro. I'm going to take my hands off the controller, so I'm now not touching it, not controlling it, not stabilizing. The drone is doing the magic for me. Altitude lock. It remembers its height in the air, so even if the wind knocks it, this drone auto corrects. But look what happens when you knock it. Look what happens when you bash it. There is no other drone out there like it that will auto correct its angle without you doing anything. Second camera underneath, locking the floor in shot, giving you stability, allowing you also, Grandad, to track it on the palm of his hand. So if Grandma wants to fly their very first drone, if there's someone in the family who never thought they could ever fly with, you can now track, film and fly from the palm of your hand. But now we've got the stability, let's look at that incredible camera. Because here is not one of our studio cameras costing tens of thousands of pounds. This is live streaming from the phone. V-Sign takes a photo. Watch this. We can literally bring up gesture control. Normally 700 quid in a drone. It's in your Chameleon. Hand up starts the video. Hand down stops the video. This is, I'm going to turn it around to you, Charlie, because I've just heard, and we're going to film you from the drone.
Right, this is now limited stock. It's limited stock. If everyone checks out, it's going to go. Limited stock already, just over 2 a.m. People are going to be missing out, guys. If you've got this in your basket, please confirm your orders. If you want to give this to someone on Christmas Day, this is your last chance. It's the next few people to click check out. Well done. Well done if you've got this. Honestly, Richard, for the usual price, for $199.99, that's still good.
It really
of these features.
Honestly, this price is unbelievable. What we have done is we've taken our best value camera drone and we've made it even better value for the last stock that we've got. Why? Because this drone isn't going to last more than this show. We can't have a show next week where we've got 3 of them in the show. So we're doing the best price for you to have the best gift or present. Now, how easy is it to fly? Speed number 1 is nice and steady. Up the stairs, round the banisters, you've learned how to fly. You don't stay a beginner for very long though, because you now become a pro. With a click of the button doubles that speed, so we're now an intermediate drone. You haven't had to buy a new camera, you haven't had to buy a new drone, you haven't had to upgrade it, because we give you the upgrade in the box, in the bundle, at the touch of one button. And then, Charlie, we double click it. This now gives us pro level flying, 25 miles an hour, football pitch distance in 12.5 seconds, and you've learnt to fly instantly. Beginner, intermediate or pro, live streaming to the screen of your phone or to the screen of the controller. I'll show you that in a minute. At the touch of a button, flip 360. Now, how do you do that? Watch my fingers. One button, done. Hands-free flip 360, and it films in flip 360 too, and you can do that instantly. Limited stock, last chance. If it's in your basket, check it out. If you're on the phone, tell the operator to be quick. You want to make sure it's yours. You want to make sure you've got it, and delivered to you from Monday morning. So full stability, full control. This thing is safe and protected with those protective blades. Unlike any other drone, this has literally everything. But I want to bring the lights down a second, because I want you to have a look at the lights. Now I'm going to try and fly underneath this camera here so you can see the patterns and the effects. Now with one click, we now go for this slow fade. Click it again, look at these colors changing. Now you can choose to have lights on or lights off. Maybe as an adult you don't want to use the lights. Maybe as a kid they want to use the lights instantly. Setting like firework patterns in the sky. Look at this, this is my favorite one. It looks so cool, so Star Trek-y. This thing is great. And you have all those choices under the sun which you can fly. What if you're flying towards a tree, lake or river? Do you know what? There's a button you press and it auto returns to home. So you're not going to lose it, you're not going to damage it, you're not going to break it, Charlie. This drone also has auto direction if it's facing the wrong way. You can now forwards, back, left and right, even if it's facing the wrong angle. That is unheard of. That means that even as a beginner you can fly this instantly. You want to land it, it is one touch auto landing. If you want to then take it off into the air, do you know how hard it is? You take one finger, you press one button, it's in the air and you're now filming. But what I want to see is how this drone flies, how it controls. The stability in this drone is unheard of. Now remember, we were talking about it going to the screen of your phone. Oh my goodness, I've just heard how many of you have already checked it out your basket. This is brilliant. Now we're going to use this drone in all sorts of different ways. Maybe it's making memories, maybe it's filming your friends and family, maybe it's going out as a family, learning how to film and make those memories and using it with everyone involved. This drone allows you. It allows you to fly, allows you to play. It's just incredible. And then remember, even if you've never flown before, you can fly it just by throwing it straight into the air. A great bit of kit, an incredible drone that you can use instantly, indoor and outdoor, day or night. This is your Chameleon, but with now limited stock and everyone checking out. You must check out to make sure it's yours. By the way, we're going to throw in an extra battery, double the flight time, double the fun, double the excitement, double the magic on us in that bundle, and the £100 off, less than 100 quid for the best value camera drone we have ever created for the last stocks left in the UK. Enjoy it.
Honestly, you're going to love this. You and your family are going to fall in love with this. Honestly, take my word for it. It's so much fun. It's such a good feeling because you feel in control as soon as you throw it. And I like that. You can show off with it straight away. You just throw it gently in the air and it just self-levels itself. It just stabilises. So if you're worried about, I don't know, how your son's going to get on with this, or are they going to be able to control it? Yeah. Absolutely, yeah, it's so easy. It controls itself. But you know, if someone was to give me this drone, and I looked at all the features on here, the fact you've got 2 built-in cameras there, the fact you can live stream to the actual screen built into a controller. I mean, even having a controller with an LCD display on a drone for £99.99 is ridiculous. I would have thought that would be in the hundreds. Genuinely in the hundreds with cameras like that. I would have thought I would happily, genuinely, I would happily pay well over £200 for this. Maybe about £350. I would happily pay that. But to get it for £99.99 a day, it is brilliant. Guys, I've been there. I have bought drones, not from here, not from Richard, but from elsewhere. I bought a drone at that kind of price point that didn't do half the things this did. It flew, sort of, but I wish I got one of these because it's easy to fly. So if I'm going to give this to a present to someone, I know they're going to love it straight away. That's a big box tick, isn't it? But if you're wanting to be that person to buy your son, daughter, the in-laws, your parents, your dad for a bit of fun, their first drone, then go for it. It's so much fun, and you can film professional photos, videos from this drone for £99.99. You will struggle to find a drone that will do all this for that price. Right, check out your basket size. I do need to encourage you to do that. 3 payments of £34.98. Right, in fact, it's pretty much gone. We need to move away from that now. We're going to focus on the GPS. Well done if you've got that, well done. In fact, actually, if you are looking for a drone for a younger age group, the Chameleons, we recommend 14 years or older. But if you've got a younger age group in the family, younger son, daughter, we recommend 8 years plus. It's a bargain price. It's a special deal for this weekend. That price will expire after the weekend. You're saving £5 at the moment. It's £49.99. Again, one button to take off, one button to land. To do that flip, by the way, that's just another button. You press the lever down and it just flips. It's so easy to control. High density foam. So if you knock a few walls, it's going to be absolutely fine there. Right, 3 payments of £18.31. Guys, seriously, the way it lights up, it's just how it looks. It's not every day you see drones that look like a jet. It looks so cool. And again, easy to look at, easy to fly. It self-stabilizes. Right, again, it's £18.31 a day. Maybe you're buying the Chameleon or the GPS for an older brother. Maybe the younger brother's going to feel left out. You can still get them a drone for great value for money, £49.99. 059 389. Have a look on the website, shopontv.co.uk. We've got drones for all budgets, okay? Right, speaking of which, the GPS. This is the ultimate GPS, okay? It's actually called the ultimate GPS. This is the creme de la creme of drones. It's the highest spec drone we've ever had here since we started on Shop on TV. It's going to be the last time we get to see this. If it's, honestly, last of the stock here, £249.99. If it sells out, that's going to be the last time we get to see it. And a third of the stock has already gone. 3 payments of £84.98. This is so professional, but if you've never flown drones before, if you're a beginner, you can still get this drone. It's good for beginners, but you're going to grow with it all the way through intermediate and professional levels. So 904053. If you look online, shopontv.co.uk. I know I keep saying the website, but you need to check out. Those extra batteries aren't going to last much longer either. This is the special show, guys. This is a one-off. It's not to be repeated. Oh, if you're unsure how to set up, or if you want some advice, there's some YouTube videos with Richard on the website Shop on TV, so you can watch them back. How to set up, how to get started. So you know you got all the support you could possibly need, and we got those for quite a few different models actually as well. Right. if you've got any questions on the GPS, send us an email. We're live here. It's just gone, what, 1:15? Sorry, 1:15. I'm ahead of myself. Everyone panicked then. What? No, we're approaching 1:30. Thanks so much for watching. It's studio@shopontv.co.uk. Email us in if you've got any questions. Whilst got Richard here live. Right, last of the stock. Matching our lowest ever price, saving £190. Let's see what this can do with Richard. You're going to love this. Absolutely love this. If you're looking for that present, if you're not too sure what to get your son, daughter, your niece, nephew, get them their first drone, but get them a GPS one. Richard, why GPS then? Why do people love these?
Because honestly, it's not just you that's going to love it. It's your friends that are going to love it, your families that are going to love it. Everyone's going to love it. And honestly, this drone at its normal price of over 430 odd quid today, under 200, it's a bargain. It's a steal. It's a deal. It is because it's the last stock we have in this country. When we tell you 33% of the stock has gone, we're talking about the stock we've got on the show today. We are less than 1% of the stock that we had at the beginning when we brought this drone in. Less than 1% left in Britain. You've got to be quick. You've got to be really, really quick. Now, let me tell you what it's all about. This is a GPS and the highest level GPS. The top of the top of the tree. We are talking about going up to prosumer level of flying. Now, let me tell you why. Number one, we upgraded the camera. Full 1080p, the highest resolution of video footage that we've ever added to a drone. If you watch a movie in a cinema 3 or 4 years, you're now filming and making movies in that same level of quality with your Ultimate Pro GPS Plus. Then we upgraded the motors. So this isn't a normal motor drone like everything else that we sell or you find in the high street. Brushless motors, the fastest, the speediest, slicing through the air. You get more power out of it. And I'm going to show this in a minute because you're going to hear those brushless motors. We've upgraded the controller. You've now got an LCD screen giving you extra flight characteristics while you're flying. So not only do you get the live streaming from the drone, you get the height, the distance, everything comes up on that LCD built in. But the real bit is the GPS integration. Now, what is it all about? For those of you that don't know what GPS is, and by the way, I know you know what GPS is because people are putting these in their baskets and checking out every time I say a couple of words, they're going in there. But let me tell you for those that don't, GPS is the satellite that you have, say, in your car. Car has a sat nav. Maybe it's your phone. The satellite is beamed down and they tell you exactly, pinpoint actually where that car is. You choose where you want it to go and the drone will then follow the route that the car will, you drive it, the route that it shows you on the app. But with this drone, it does it autonomously. It's done for you. Now, the app is free. There's no in-app purchases, and you download the Google Earth direct to it. You take your finger and you press, I want to fly to that tree. I want to then fly over the building, over the car park, the lake, and then land. Not near me, not close to me, exactly 2 meters in front of my feet. Do you know what you do? You press go. The drone on its own will lift to 1, fly to 2, fly to 3, fly to 4, and then land. Not near you, not close to you, exactly next to you. If it's running out of batteries while it's flying, it auto returns it. You don't have to do it. It does it for you. But it also has GPS Follow Me. Put the controller in your pocket, drone in the air. You could go driving your car, driving a motorbike. The drone is going to follow you as you go, filming and making those memories without you touching anything. Now, I can't fly this drone in GPS right now because we're inside. We're in a studio. It's dark outside. It's the middle of the night. So I'm going to get it up in the studio using it on indoor mode because this drone has indoor mode and outdoor mode. But I want you to listen to the motors. Have a look at the camera. Oh, by the way, while we're here, before I'm going to turn the motors off for a second, bring that picture up on the screen. I want to show you this electronic gimbal, normally worth over £700 on a drone. All I do is twist. I've just heard the batteries, the twin packers sold out. Thank you. This show has gone crazy. We can change the angle of that front camera while the drone is flying. So if a bird flies out the tree over 120 meters away, you can change the angle of the camera while the drone's midair to film in HD. It's unbelievable. Full HD 1080p. But let's release the blades. I want you to listen to this drone. Power up, straight into the air. This drone is the creme de la creme. This drone is worth every penny of its 430 odd quid. In fact, this drone is worth probably double that in terms of buying them on the high street. Today, under £250. The best deal we've ever done on the Ultimate Pro GPS Plus is for the last stocks in the country right now. Now, the power. I'm going to take my hands off the controller. This is how stable this drone is. Can you hear that power with the altitude lock? The power of the... Now, it remembers its height. You don't have to do anything. It does it for you. That's the stability indoors without the GPS, without me even controlling it. This thing is incredible. But remember, you've got the second camera underneath locking the floor in shop. That's what makes it different. That's why you as a beginner can fly. That's why you can fly this GPS indoors like you can't fly any other GPS from the high street. But it allows you also to track the palm of your hand. So even if you're a beginner, even without the controller, even without a phone, you can fly this drone and it's going to follow you. But Charlie, let's look at that camera, because this is 1080p memory making, movie making. This thing is incredible. Now look at the quality, look at the colors. You are now, I'm not hands-free, this is hands-free flying, but I can use the controller. So if I want to bring up my gesture control, 3, 2, 1, boom, recorded the memory in the phone. Hand up stops the video, hand down stops the video. You'll see pictures of VR goggles. You can use this in VR mode. If you now want to film you, Charlie, on that 1080p front camera, you are now on camera number 1, but a GPS with 2 cameras on board, flicking down to the down cam, filming me over 200 meters away, that is unheard of at under 800 to 900 quid for a GPS with 2 cameras. Ring up your friends, wake them up, deal of the deal, Christmas sorted, the deal of the century. This is your time to get a drone, and a GPS drone, the highest level, the highest quality of drones that we do, at the touch of a button. Now remember, this drone also has that follow me built in, so the controller goes in your pocket. This drone will go down the slope as you're skiing, up the slope as you're going on the what do you call it, the ski chair. It will follow you and film, and it locks onto you, so it follows that GPS connection. Now it folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. That's the size of your GPS drone. That's the size of your phone. We're going to give you the storage box in there to protect it. This is the entire bundle for under half the price of our normal price, £439.99 today, 190 quid off, £249.99. Honestly, you're going crazy for it, and I tell you why, it's a deal, it's a bargain, it's the best price, and it's the last stock we've got in this country, and you need to check it out. You need to check it out, make sure it's yours, and we will deliver it to you from Monday morning. But let me show you how it works through the app, because I can't fly this outside while I'm talking to you live on TV, because it's dark out there and I'm in the studio. But I'm going to show you how the app works and all the sorts of things you get with a GPS drone. So let's bring this up here. Now let's have a look. The colors, the definition, the way that you fly. If I press this button, it brings up all the different stuff that you will get on this sort of drone, different to the Chameleon. VR capability, Google goggles, put your phone in, you can now fly as if you're the pilot sitting on the front. It's called first person view. Incredible, you can fly literally with the 3D in your eyes. It's unbelievable. Then you've got your waypoint flights. This allows you to go from point to point to point, and I'm going to show you that. Oh, by the way, surround. This is one of the best features ever. It will lift up, turn to face you, and do a full 360 around you. Full 360 flying, it's incredible. And then I'm going to bring up this one, because this is your GPS button. Now the satellites in the sky are pinpointing this drone, just like the sat nav in your car. This is our studio here in Warrington, and you've got to be very, very quick, because I think we're here for another 2 days, and that's it. So if you want to come and knock on the door, you're more than welcome. We'll say hello. Overlay the Google Earth. But I do hear it could take a bit longer. we don't quite know yet. Now, with one finger, we can go over the building, over the car park, over the trees. Maybe you then want to bring it back to you. Do you know what you do? You don't fly it, you press go. The drone will lift to 1, fly to 2, fly to 3, fly to 4, and then land. You're not close to you, exactly 2 meters in front of your feet. This drone is incredible, and the definition of the colors. Now look, there are so many ways that I could tell you how brilliant it is, but you want to know what it's going to look like when you make a memory, when you make a film, and have a look at some of these videos that we have created with this drone. The colors, look at the sky. You can see the edges of the cloud. You can see the waves crashing. And I'm only flying right here over Horsey Beach. Look at the seals. This was me flying at the local beach when we went away on the holiday to Norfolk. And the memories that you make, the way that you film, the definition, the colors, the blades, you can see the individual bits of sand when it flies over there. That's the quality of the camera. That's the quality of the memory. A full GPS integrated drone that you can fly. And when we say you can fly, this is the difference. Two different functions inside it, 2 ways of filming. Now, number 1, we've got that second camera underneath. So we built in the technology we have called optical flow for a beginner. So you can use this indoors, press the button, it will lift up on its own, hand control to stabilize it if you want. So you can fly as a beginner, learning how to fly indoors. Then when you're ready, take it outside, click the GPS button, satellites beam in, and you've got a full GPS integrated drone. Normally at £439.99 today. Under 250 quid for the last stocks we have full stock. No more coming for Christmas of the Ultimate Pro GPS Plus. There is no more stock in the country. It is your chance to get it. I've just heard the batteries are selling out before the drone. You need to be really quick. Any of you with any of our drones from the show in your baskets right now, confirm it. Click that button. Make sure that on Monday morning we're delivering it to you, because this is the incredible, the amazing, the unbelievable, at under 200 quid, this is your Ultimate Pro GPS Plus.
God, honestly, and Joe, when we saw that video on the beach there, it just made me realise no one ever regrets recording memories like that. No one ever regrets it. You won't. How good people. Even if it's just a wedding, or maybe got a wedding actually next year, or even if it's just a garden party, you and the family, every single memory is so important to record, and in 1080p. How about that? Look, you can spend literally hundreds and hundreds of pounds on drones, and quite often when Rich and I have done shows with various different drones in the past, we often get emails in saying, oh, I just spent such and such on a drone for my husband, and I wish I didn't. I wish I got this one because it would have saved lots of money. Quite often that's the case. We're almost trained to think you have to spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, maybe even £900, maybe even £1,000 on drones. You can get professional racing drones, of course. I'm not talking about those. Drones similar to this, people can spend so much money on. You really do not need to. You don't. You've got those you've got the cameras on board. Yes, obviously it comes with the battery, it comes in the case, but it's that brushless motor. They're designed to last for years and years and years. So £84.98. 40% of the stock has already gone. Once this sells out, that's it. The stock has gone. We can't get more back. So 904053. If you have got the batteries in your basket, do check them out. The twin pack has gone, but if you still want to get the singles for £40, you can buy an extra battery. So add it into your basket, and you can spread the entire cost of your basket interest-free using PayPal Pay in 3. So if it's just the drone or just the battery, then yeah, use it on PayPal. If it helps, go for it. So if you've got any questions, email us in studio@shopontv.co.uk. But honestly, it's going to be such a good feeling. If you've always been curious how it feels to fly a drone that you've always got control over, then do it. This could be the start of a brand new hobby, a brand new passion for you and your family. Maybe you want to get it to up the ante on your social media. And you know, when it comes to looking at videos on YouTube and all that sort of thing, obviously check with rights and so on. But you know what? We've got to keep up to date with technology, because if it looks blurry, if it doesn't look good definition, then you can tell, can't you? It's not a good look. But this is full HD. This is 1080p. So you got that peace of mind too. Right, again, 3 pence of £84.98. You need to check out. Quite often is the case, we've got a lot of people add it to the basket, everyone checks out, and then people go back to their basket and it's gone, it's not there. Someone else can grab yours. So that's the way it works here. We get through a lot of stock very, very quickly on Shop on TV. So get it into your basket and confirm your orders. Rich is going to be posting this out to you on Monday, so you're going to have this a few days after that. By this time next week, you should have yours. Right, okay, if you go on the website, you'll also see the CHAMELEON. Right, we've got the GPS, and we've also got the CHAMELEON. Both are brilliant drones, different price points. They're both good fun. If you're not looking for a drone with GPS, then think about this one. Yes, it glows, it lights up. You can turn the lights on and off if you want. But to get a drone for £99.99 with 2 cameras that can live stream to the controller, to your phone, that is, I want to say, unheard of. You will struggle to find a drone that can do this for £99.99. The usual price for £200 is still a bargain. They would still be busy then, but you've picked a great time to flick on. If you're getting this now, it's limited stock. Save that £100 and get a drone that not only has 2 batteries, it can flip, it can rotate, you can do the fancy stuff. In fact, you know what? Maybe you're going to wrap this up and put it under the tree, or maybe you're going to save this present to the end of the day. You know, that big present, you know, that main present you can't wait to give your kids. Well, maybe rather than wrap it up, you're gonna walk into the room, maybe after Christmas lunch, and just gonna throw a drone out there and it's gonna immediately start flying. How are you going to present yours to your family? Just think of that. But you know what, I was always taught it's much nicer to give a gift than to receive one. This is one of those. You know when you've got that at home and you just cannot wait to see the look on that person's face? Go for it. £99, 99 pence. You get a lot of drone, a lot of features for your money there. Genuinely, folks, that's a bargain, but it's not yours till you check out. So 569-463. Look, if you know you're going to love it, if you know your family are going to love it, it's money very well spent, quite frankly. But yeah, any questions, just email us in. Okay, so that's the Chameleon. But back to the GPS. If you want the creme de la creme, if you want the GPS, if you want to film in full HD, and if you want to set waypoints on the apps on your phone to set a flight path, you're going to feel like a film director there. That's going to be really, really cool. So if that takes your fancy, then go for the GPS. It's £249.99. And on this particular model, you're going to save £190. This is serious savings we've got today, folks. And even on this one too, you can spread that cost using PayPal Pay in 3 too. Right, okay, let's see this in action. We're sticking with the GPS. Stock is going. You need to be quick. Richie, why do you need to be quick with this?
Okay, because this is the last, well, less than the last 1% of stock from when we brought it into the country, and that's it. This is the best value GPS we've ever done. It's the best, highest quality GPS we've ever put together. It's one of the biggest selling drones we have ever brought to air. We're in the last stocks. We're talking about 2 or 3 hands full left. Be seriously quick. Now, let me talk you around it. Let me tell you why it's brilliant. And this is a GPS that you can use. And that's the difference. You want to make brilliant memories, you can do it. If you're into your social media, you've got kids into their social media, there's no other way to film such amazing footage than with a drone. And to have a GPS drone, look, I'll tell you why. It's the ultimate upgrade. We're talking about the highest of the high. The next generation of drones, taking it from beginner to intermediate, intermediate to pro, and then pro to prosumer level. This is in the Ultimate Pro GPS Plus. We've upgraded everything. Upgraded the camera. Full 1080p. Forget this 720. Forget it. Full 1080p, highest resolution we've ever created in a drone to make memories that you can keep, make movies you can make, for social media, for doing your TikToks, your Facebook. This drone will do it. But then we upgraded the motors. Now look, I don't normally show this, but I want you to see that this motor is what is called a brushless motor. The highest definition of motors, the highest quality of motor. No plastic about it. This is a full brushless motor like you have in the most expensive vacuum cleaners, the most expensive hair dryers, in this drone to slice it through the air, give you the speed, give you the stability. This thing is incredible. But it also has your HD camera here, and that is live streaming direct to the screen of your phone. No in-app purchases, nothing to buy. What the drone sees live, you see live. That 1080p quality, absolutely unbelievable quality here. But then we can change the angle. We've got a built-in electronic gimbal that will change the angle of that camera, high speed, over 120 meters away, while the drone is still hovering. So if you want to change the angle, you want to be the film director, you can do that with this drone. But this is a full GPS integrated drone. Now, what does GPS mean? Well, let me explain. If you've got a car, it's got a sat-nav. The sat-nav uses the satellite in the sky to tell you where it is, where you want to go, and you've got to drive the route that it shows you in the car, but not with a drone. The satellite's being down, perfect stability, perfect control, but then you bring up the app. The app is free, no in-app purchase. The Google Earth is on there. You take your finger and you press, I want to fly over the building. I want to fly over the trees. This could be over your park, by the way, your local park, your garden. You can choose where you want it to fly, and all you do is press go. The drone will lift on its own to 1, fly to 2, fly to 3, fly to 4, and then land. You're not exactly 2 meters in front of your feet. This drone will follow your route even if it's running low on battery. It knows it. You don't have to do anything. It will bring itself back and land. Up to 30 minutes of flight time with every single drone. You're filming, you're flying, and you're making memories. Now, I can't fly this outside using GPS because we're in the studio. So I'm going to fly it using its indoor mode, which, by the way, as a beginner, you can do out of the box in 20 seconds. One finger, one button. Listen to the power of those brushless motors. I'm going to bring it up close to the camera. Look at this drone, the highest end drone, the highest quality, full GPS integration, 1080p cameras, and then look at the price. That's not 2,500 quid here. That's under £250. Our best value, our best deal, the lowest price matching it that we've ever bought this drone to air. And you could get a GPS drone delivered to you, hidden away in that secret drawer for Christmas, if you check out now, posted to you on Monday. Now look, hands off the controller. This is your level of stability. This isn't the GPS. This is indoors using that second camera underneath for beginners. Listen to the power and look at the altitude lock. It knows its height. It remembers its height. I'm not touching it. I'm not controlling it. It does the hard work for me. Even if you knock its angle, it rights itself. It remembers what angle it was before it knocks in the wind or hits the wall. It's perfectly steady. But now we've got the stability of the GPS. Let's look at that camera. Because here in the studio, we use studio cameras that cost tens of thousands of quid. I'm not on a £10,000 studio camera. I am on Ultimate Pro GPS Pro Cam. V-Sign recognises my gesture. 3, 2, 1, boom. Memory's already in the phone. Hand up starts the video. Hand down stops the video. It recognises me. That's normally a £700 addition to a GPS drone to have gesture control. It's in here. But here's my best bit, pièce de résistance. Charlie, I am filming you on camera number 1. Yeah. Our 1080p high resolution, perfect memory maker. But suddenly the kids start running out and wanting to play football. I press a button and it's now filming me from down camera. 2 cameras on board from the same drone at the same time. The colours, the quality, the definition of the footage in a drone that you can fly using satellite technology in the sky. If you were to go to the high street, hand on heart, I believe you would not find a drone for less than double the price to have half the features. Did you hear that? Double the price for half the features is what I would expect on the high street. Now, by the way, if you have a very famous brand of drone that you've seen, I think they begin with a D and end in an I, and there's a J in the middle somewhere, they use something called a subscription model. So for some of the features, you need to pay monthly to access them. We don't charge you for any feature. Everything is free. The app is free. We will never charge you. We'll never subscribe for you. This is a drone that you can fly out the box instantly, and you must check it out now. Oh my goodness, you really need to check it out now if you want to make sure you've got the GPS. If you know your friends and family have been looking for them, wake them up or put in your basket. You check it out. You've got 30 days to look at it, to check. If you want to return it, you can return it. It's up to you. You have 30 days to decide. As long as you don't fly it, you can open it, look at it, feel it, see what it's all about. This drone is unbelievable. That's why we have sold tens of thousands of them. We're not talking about now having 33% left of the entire stock, nearly through it, in the country. We're talking about the stock now. We are less than 1% of the stock that landed in the country. 99.5% have gone, the last little bit, and that's why we've done the deal. 250 quid. And by the way, the app is where the magic happens. The app is where you get to use your GPS. Click the button. Oh, do you want to see the car? Do you want to see it in the fields behind the back of my house?
Let's do it.
Have a look at this. This is something that I filmed probably about now 7 months ago, 8 months ago. Look at what you can do to make memories, the colours, the definition. This is only about 30 metres in the air. This drone will go 120 metres in every direction, over the fields, towards the horizon, over the trees, and you could be doing it next weekend. Because we will post this to you on Monday, mate. If it's not for a Christmas gift, this could be you flying it next weekend outside with your friends and family making memories. By the way, press that surround button and it will now do a 360 with the camera around you. And that 360 is on the app. The app allows you to now go into surround. Press the button, it will do a 360. VR capability. It will literally fly as if it's sitting there in your goggles, like first person view, incredible. And then we go GPS. It knows where it is. It uses the satellite in the sky. You can overlay a Google Earth. Now this could be your field, this could be the back garden, this could be your local park, this could be over the beach when it's not crowded. Take one finger and go over the building, over the trees, over the car park, and then land, not near you, not close to you. Press go, it will fly to 1, fly to 2, fly to 3, and then land exactly 2 meters in front of your feet. If it's running low on battery, it knows it. It brings itself back. You don't have to press a button. It comes back to you and lands for you. This drone is incredible, but what makes it special, what makes this drone different, and I want to make it really clear, why do we have all the 5-star reviews? Why is this different to a GPS on the high street at triple the price? we've added a second level of technology. We've added that beginner's mode for you using the second camera. It's called optical flow, locking the floor in shot. So when you're inside, it doesn't need the GPS. It doesn't need you to be a pro. You can fly it out of the box, 20 seconds, one finger, lift up, and it's in the air perfectly steady. When you're ready, take it outside. When you get to a pro level, press the GPS button, the satellites beam in. It locks in, and you can now fly using that GPS control. So whether you want to be a beginner, whether you want to be an intermediate, when you want to be a pro, or you want to build to that level, you want to do your social media in 2 months, 3 months time with it, this is the right drone for you. Will you be able to get it in 3 months time? No. Will you be able to get it in, let me just check the cameras, in about an hour and 15 minutes? Most likely not. So check it out, make sure it's yours. It's your chance to get the ultimate gift, the ultimate present from us to you. The last of stocks on this one-off special unrepeatable show. The best prices we've bought to air, matching the lowest price we've ever done. Your chance to get it, but you need to check it out because I know how many are in the baskets right now. Be quick. The batteries one of the sets of batteries is gone, the other's nearly gone. Be quick and check it and make sure it's yours. The ultimate, the incredible, the GPS Pro Plus.
Well, do you know, we've had a lot of people saving £190. Well done if you got this. And thank you, Joe. You and your family are going to absolutely adore this. You're bound to. Because, you know, we're talking about memories, aren't we? And Joe, they are so important. No one ever regrets making that good quality video or taking that great picture of them and their family on the beach or in the garden on that country walk, on the city break, wherever it is. No one ever regrets doing things like that. So the sooner you get this, the sooner you can start making memories such as that. And do you know what, actually, maybe you have got family, friends getting married next year, or maybe it's going to be that 50th garden party. Do you know what, it's so nice to be able to take pictures, do a little edit, send it to them a few days later. It's such a lovely present to be able to receive that, and it is a present because it's footage that people are going to treasure and cherish for years and years to come, and that could be thanks to you and your drone. Right, or maybe you just want to get it because it's so much fun to fly. There's various different reasons people want to get a drone just like this. Well, normally you would be looking at £439.99. Please don't pay that. Just that you don't need to. At the moment, during this show, you're saving £190, or while the stocks last. So it's 904053. Once it's gone, it's gone. That's it. We won't be having more of this back. So, do you know what? If you're in the UK, you can get it delivered there. Unfortunately, we can't ship this to Northern Ireland. I think it's because of the batteries. So apologies if you live there. But anywhere else, no problem at all. You can have this literally in a few days. Well over half of the stock has now gone. Well over half. And we've only got about an hour and 50 minutes left to go on this live show. Hopefully it lasts, because we want to see it flying a bit longer, don't we? But there we go, £249.99, or spread the cost with PayPal, pay in 3. Right, that's the highest spec drone we've ever had here on Shop on TV. But how about this? If you just flicked on, we're hanging on with the CHAMELEON. We've got a few handfuls left of this. If everyone checks out, then it's gone, it's sold out. For £99.99, imagine having a drone with 2 built-in cameras that can live stream. How about that? And it's got a built-in LCD screen. Again, for £99.99. Do some research. You will struggle to find a drone with all of these features for anything anywhere near that price. Right, 569463. Do check out those baskets, and it glows in the dark, and you can throw it. In fact, you know what? If you're wondering how this takes off, shall we show it to you live? Because people love this. You can look good with this. You know, you can shelf with this straight away. Right. So, Richard, how do we fly this thing then? Let's see it in action.
Okay, it's really simple. The only drone that I know of that you can fly it just by chucking it into the air. That is how stable it is. Out the box, throw it into the air, and it's going. Now, I need to tell you something. I'm not supposed to tell you this, but from the tens of thousands of Glow drones, when we launched, we've got less than 21 left. 21 left out of tens of thousands. You need to get, if it's in your basket now, make sure it's yours, check it out, and we'll deliver it to you from Monday morning. If you miss out, I am so sorry. But look, we've told you, it's time to check it out. This is your CHAMELEON drone, the best value live streaming camera drone we have ever created. It's the easiest to fly, the most fun to fly, but let me talk you around it and tell you why it's brilliant. Because you can launch it just by chucking it in the air. That means even the kids can do it instantly out the box. But I want to show you, this camera is live streaming to the screen of your phone. No in-app purchases, nothing to buy. The app is free. By the way, the wire here is just so we can show you the footage live on the TV screen. It's a wireless system and it works with any iPhone 5 upwards, any Android phone with Jelly Bean, and you're making movies. This thing works for anyone. But by the way, and I'm going to show you at the end of the demo, we've also got an LCD screen. So if you don't want the kids to use the phone, you don't want them to use yours, it can actually take it direct to the screen on the controller. And I'll show you that little TV screen in a little bit. Now, you want to change the angle of the shot and do pro level footage, you can now film from above. It's a manual gimbal. We're the ones who started putting these into drones, allowing you to now film the kids playing football from 100 meters in the air, over your wedding venue, or everyone just waving and saying hello, taking still photography and videos, by the way, with a 50 times digital zoom that you can integrate into this. But we want to take it into the air, and how easy is it to use? Dead simple. One finger, one button, 3, 2, 1, you've just learned to fly. If you've never flown a drone before, hands the most stable, easiest to fly drone, under 100 quid. Normally £200 for the last stock in the country. That last 20 odd, under 100 quid. Now, what happens with those blade protectors? They literally mean it's safe, even if the kids or the pets knock it, your fingers don't get to the blades because those protectors on the top. Then you've got the ability to knock it. Unlike any other drone, I'm going to put the controller down. This is flying on its own using that second camera underneath for stability. Even if you knock it robotically, it will right itself back to the exact angle it was before you hit it. It knows where it's facing. But it also allows you to fly it from the palm of your hand. So if Grandad wants to have a go, Grandma wants to fly, this drone can track. Not only track to fly, track to film, because this is filming live right now, direct to the screen of your phone. The app is free, no in-app purchases. Do you want to see something cool? You can also fly this drone to Flip 360. One button, Flip 360 in the air, and it records a Flip 360 video. So you get those magic shots, those magic moments that out of the box you can fly in 20 seconds. Whoever you give it to, gift it to, whoever it's for, they can fly it. But now let's look at that camera, because here in the studio we use studio cameras that cost tens of thousands of pounds, but I'm being filmed by CHAMELEON drone cam. CHAMELEON drone, 100 quid knocked off, less than 100 quid today. Now look, all these features, I'm going to press this one here, and this now recognises my gesture. So 3, 2, 1, boom, it records my memory straight into the phone. Hand up starts the video, Charlie. Hand down stops the video. This drone can do it. But it's not a drone with one camera. You're now being filmed by that front camera, Charlie, making a movie. This could be your friends, your family. This could be out in the garden. This could be Christmas morning, taking that walk across the fields. But click it, and it's now going to film me, because there's 2 cameras on board, so it can film from above, from below, 120 meters in the air, making memories of you, your friends and your family on this drone. Absolutely incredible. Let's bring up that front camera again. So now we're back to front cam. Let's see how easy it is to fly. Speed number 1, nice and steady up the stairs, round the banisters. Another one of you for checking out. Thank you so much. Click it again, doubles that speed. We're now an intermediate drone. You haven't had to buy a new camera. You haven't had to buy a new drone. It's all built into your CHAMELEON and ready to go instantly. And then click it again to pro flying. 25 miles an hour, football pitch distance in 12.5 seconds. That click and Flip 360 at the touch of a button, this drone will do it. And then let's have a look at how cool it looks. Now, if you're an adult and you don't want to have the lights on, you genuinely don't need it, a click of the button will turn those lights off. But if we bring the lights on, I want to show you the effects and the patterns. Now, look, I'm going to try and get underneath it. Oh, look at that. Oh, Richard, our cameraman, thank you. Give it a click. We now have this slow fade. That's click number 1. Click it again. I love this one. This looks like the stars flashing, like an alien is landing in the garden. Then you've got this one that changes color as it goes, so it does like a circle. And each time it goes round, it changes patterns and colors. All of these, making it look like a firework flying in the sky, you can change. But if you don't want the lights on, you genuinely don't need to have them. But this will allow you to see it in the dark, indoor and outdoor, day or night. What an amazing drone the CHAMELEON is. Our best value camera drone we have ever created. Live streaming, I can't believe I'm saying this, at under 100 quid. Indoor and outdoor, wherever you want to fly it, this drone will do it. And remember, if you're a beginner, you can literally just chuck it in the air and it will go. But do you want to see how the camera works on the screen? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the app off. That means I'm going out of Wi-Fi, and then I'm going to turn the screen controller on. That's going to allow me to now live stream direct to the controller, and therefore you don't need to use the phone. So this is the first drone that we've done with that two options, those two choices. Whether you go for the controller, whether you're filming you're doing it to the camera of your phone, it doesn't matter. You can fly and film at the touch of a button. This drone is incredible. The way it works and how easy it is to fly is unbelievable. For a drone that anyone can learn to use. Fully blade protected, indoor and outdoor, live streaming from the camera, under 100 quid.
Well, there you go, Joel. 3 payments of £34.98, and that includes your postage and packaging, by the way. So what we do, we take the cost of the item, add your P&P, and we divide it equally between 3 payments. So literally, all you spend today, you haven't got to be a member of some club or anything like that. Maybe you never shopped this ever before. Head to shopontv.co.uk, add it to your basket, select PayPal Pay in 3, and literally all you spend today is £34.98. That's it. Your first payment of 3, which is going to post these out to you on Monday. So you'll have these by next weekend, okay? So 569463. But if you're looking to get this for Christmas Day, this is your last chance to get this. It's your last chance. So that's the CHAMELEON. They're both great. Do you want one with a GPS, by the way? If you're looking for one that is really like high-end. In fact, actually, this is the highest spec drone we've ever had. What am I talking about? Well, it's this one. It's the GPS. It comes in the fancy case. Yes, it comes with a battery, the controller, of course, too. You've still got the LCD screen, the fancy one, on the controller. But for £249.99 to film in full HD in 1080p, that is incredible. Could be the only drone you'll need to buy. The first memories you're going to be recording is Christmas Day. Maybe it's that Boxing Day walk. Maybe it's just had Christmas lunch. You'll go outside and take a photo together, to make a film together. You can have it spied around your garden. It's going to be so much fun. And the fun of flying this, because it's so easy to control, because it self-stabilizes, you feel like a professional immediately. Once again, also available on PayPal Pay in 3. So that's 3 payments of £84.98. It's time to get yours. Save money. Save £190. Check out your baskets. By the way, we love this, and Joe, we get so many reviews from our drones here. This is going to be the last time we get to, well, when this sells out, well, we still think it's going to be today. This could be the last chance we get to see this. Right now, Jodie and Ken sent this in a review not so long ago. Shop on TV viewers, thank you. Well, they said better quality. I bought my husband a drone for his birthday. For £980 with 1 camera, and he loves it. But he said the one on Shop on TV is selling is better quality than his one. He feels gutted. He's sitting on our sofa right now, sad about the price we paid. He wishes we looked at Shop on TV website first. I'm sure, Jodie and Ken, if you're watching, you're not alone, because people are trained to think you need to spend like £800, £900, maybe even £1,000. People think that. I used to think that before I started working here, and honestly, we get through a lot of stock very quickly, which is why we can keep these prices low. That's how it works. Everyone's happy. It works for everyone. Right, £249.99. Save £190. Get that basket checked out. Now, we often get asked, how do we fly safely? Guys, it's so simple. All you've got to do is check out the drone code.
The UK Drone Code is published by the Civil Aviation Authority to assist drone users. Here are a few pointers to clear up any confusion and help you fly safely. Be drone safe. Always keep your drone in sight. This allows you to see and avoid other things while flying. Staying below 400 feet helps reduce the likelihood of a conflict with manned aircraft. Be drone aware. Every time you fly your drone, you must follow the manufacturer's instructions. If you do this, it will help you to keep your drone and the people around you safe. Be drone legal. When using your drone, legal responsibility lies with you. You are responsible for each flight. Stay well away from aircraft, airports and airfields, as it is a criminal offence to endanger the safety of an aircraft with your drone. Remember, don't fly near airports or airfields. Remember to stay below 400 feet. Observe your drone at all times. Never fly near aircraft. Enjoy responsibly. For further information, please visit www.dronesafe.uk. We hope you find this useful and, importantly, that you enjoy endless hours of fun with your drone.
So there you have it. As easy and as safe as that. Thanks so much to everyone who's currently checking out. If you're going to get the GPS here, well done. You've saved £190. Right, we're moving away from drones just briefly. We're talking about storage next. Now, I'm sure you've got similar situation to me. Cardboard boxes that are a bit tatty. You've got plastic boxes that get in the way, that crack. Richard, this is a much better alternative.
It is. Basically, we were looking to create the ultimate storage solution for your home, to give you back more space, more storage, tidy up, organise and declutter.
Yeah.
And these are our ultimate collection, and now the best combination we've ever brought to air. Now, let me explain. These are a lightweight storage solution, but super duper strong. Now, why are they strong? They've got a 4mm steel frame on the inside. That means you can stack them up to 4 high and 14 kilograms of weight inside. Now, they're made of a material that's a bit like a rucksack material, so nothing's going to go through it. So if you've got knitting needles in here, you're not going to damage or break it. Waterproof, dustproof and breathable. Now you've got a zipper at the top to load everything inside it. It could be your winter coats in the summer, your summer dresses in the winter, but there is also a window at the front, and that allows you to get access to it when they're stacked up to 4 high.
Definitely one is on the bottom. It's typical, isn't it? That's good to know.
Maybe it's for your crafting stuff. Maybe it's for your keepsakes at home. Everything goes inside it. When you're not using it, seal it up. Waterproof, dustproof and breathable. But the best thing with our 66 litres is when you're not using them, Charlie, they fold completely flat. So it's a storage solution that doesn't take up any storage space when you're not using it. Always ready to do. So they give you twice the strength of a plastic storage box, but the flexibility to push them away and tidy them away when you're not using them. And whatever you put inside is fully protected because they're waterproof, dustproof and breathable. So fully lightweight. You're going to get 2 of our 66 litre and our 100 litre to tidy, organise and declutter your home in seconds. Handy Solutions was put together to solve those solutions around the home. And look, you walk into your house and there's piles of stuff absolutely everywhere. It's not relaxing, it's not calm. This allows you to tidy it. But look, do you want to see how much storage 100 litres worth of 66 litres worth of storage gives you? So look, this allows you to take so much stuff away.
66 litre.
Maybe it's the kids' shoes. Maybe it's the toys. Maybe you're doing your crafting stuff and it's coming up to Christmas. Yeah, anything you like. Now, let's have a look what fits inside a 66 litre. 1 pillow.
Right, okay.
2 pillows. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
come on.
8,
it's still going.
9, Charlie. That is 9 pillows that fitted into your 66 litre. So whatever you're tidying away...
It's not a trap door in there.
No. Organising, decluttering and sorting out your home, this is going to take it. Now you're going to get 2 of the 66 litres and the 100 litre, 120, 130 to 234 litres worth of storage, tidying away, organising, and they're waterproof, dustproof and breathable. Maybe it's a wedding dress. Maybe it's the kids' keepsakes. Whatever you want to store, you can store in them. No mess, everything tidied away, and that zipper, an industrial zipper, so no nicks, no niches, no getting caught, allowing you to sort out, tidy and organise whatever you're doing everywhere you go. Now look, I just want to come around the front very quickly.
Yeah, go for
because I'm going to show you the 100 litre, but I want to show you how these work. Yeah, this price is unbelievable. You're saving about 20 or 30 quid if you bought them all individually.
This is it.
Now look, when you're stacked up high, because you've got that window inside there, you can literally use them as a shelving solution as well as a storage box. So when you want to take something out, you don't have to take down the top one or move the bottom one. You can use these in that room, in the loft. Maybe they're going in the garage where it's a bit damp. Everything's protected. Whether it's going in the loft where it's a bit smelly, everything comes out smelling and looking as good as it looks inside the storage, and then you can literally just take them with you everywhere you go. that 4mm steel frame,
Yeah, you can feel
giving
it.
you all the protection for what's inside it. And that is your 66 litre. But Charlie, you're also going to get given
You get two of those,
and your 100 litre included in here. Now this is the big boy. This is the one that's going to take every winter coat, all the jumpers, the bedding. Maybe this is taking your equipment that, you know, in the garage, all the big stuff, the stuff that you use to fix the car, to do the gardening with.
Yeah,
These can go outside because this is waterproof, dustproof and breathable. Now again, you've got the zipper at the top, fully lightweight, so they weigh half the weight of a plastic storage box, but they allow you to overstuff them. You know when you overstuff the plastic boxes, you get the cracks, the breaks.
I've done
the
it, yeah.
strength, double the strength. 14 kilograms of weight inside here, stacked up to 4 high. You've got that porthole window at the front so you can see what's inside it. But again, even with the 100 litre, when you're not using them, they just fold away completely flat. So you're not having to find somewhere to store the storage boxes when you're not storing something inside your storage. This allows you that MDF base giving you the strength, stacked up to 4 high, and how much fits in a 100 litre? My word. This is one from my home when my sister comes to stay. So basically we have filled this up.
Like then.
No, we always have this ready for her. So when she comes, we've got a new bedding
I
set.
see.
So that's 1 pillow. That's 2 pillows. 3 pillows in there. A Super King duvet in there.
Fair play.
And then a weighted blanket in there as well. And I could probably have fitted a few more bits inside there as well. So these ones are great, whether it's the toys. They're great, whether it's if you're into your knitting or your crocheting stuff and knitting stuff. Maybe this is tidying away in the garden. So you've got all the garden cushions from the garden furniture. All stacked away. Tidy, organised and decluttered. You're going to get 2 66 litre and the 100 litre, tidying away over 240 litres worth of clothing, the winter coats in the summer dresses in the winter, your crafting stuff, maybe it's your garden essentials, maybe you're using this, you know, the 3 for 2. So you go to the supermarket and you get all those extra bits for your holiday, they go in here. In my house, we use this one to put all the chemicals in. We don't want the kids going near all the kitchen chemicals and stuff like that. Yeah. It goes on one shelf, top of the wardrobe. We just get it down when we need it, and it goes back away when we don't. You're going to get 2 66 litres and the 100 litres at that incredible price just for this show.
Well, do you know what, Richard? I think every single house needs storage, but we also need like flexible storage, right?
Yeah.
So when you're not using it, that becomes that. I mean, that I could put that into a drawer when I'm not using it. So your empty boxes are no longer going to be in the way. I'd keep one in the boot of my car. Because I don't want shopping rolling all, especially if it's wine.
Well, we use it, especially at this time of year when we go to the park and the kids get covered in mud. The clothes go straight in it. The clothes go down to the washing machine. Everything can go in there. If you've got kids that are off at university, great way to travel around to take everything with you. Caravanning, camping in the summer.
Holiday homes.
These are brilliant. And remember, fully flexible. Use them wherever you like. Fold away when you're not using them. So there's no mess, no space taken up when you're not using them. But that 4mm steel frame giving you that full strength inside and ready to go.
Sure, that's a good point. When people go to holiday homes and camping, people buy boxes just for that.
Yeah.
You know, or maybe you're moving house, you know, people buy boxes, then throw them away, or they end up in the way. But these are so good to have for those times, but for permanent storage as well. They look the part. You know, some boxes I've bought over the past, they look ugly. These look designer. It's that lovely neutral colour that's bound to fit in so many different colour schemes too. Well, ordinarily, for 266 and 100 litre, you're looking at £62.97, but at the moment, it's a special deal for this show. We can't do this all the time. It's only lasting for another few hours. So at 4:30 this morning, that deal's going to go, well, it's going to end. It's going to disappear. It's going to shoot up back to the usual price. We put it on at 4:30 to allow our +1 viewers to catch up in case you are watching a little bit later. But for £34.99 to get 2 of these and one of the large ones is a bargain. You might be multi-buying because of that. So it's 567035. Now, we love this. You can tell by our enthusiasm, but I know you guys love this too. Let's read some of these. Right, Sands did say, Honey Solutions review. Here we go. Very sturdy and loads of room. I ordered a set of 3 and I'm using them for storing my shoes. They stack on top of each other and still keeping their shape. Much neater than the shoe storage container I had where the screws were constantly falling out, yeah. I highly recommend these classy containers. How about that? How often do you hear about Box looking good, being practical and being classy? An anonymous viewer said, OMG. I thought, nah, this won't be any good, but wow. It's so sturdy and great for packing. I'm packing my saris in them. I absolutely love this storage box. I'm going to have to order some more soon. Well, there we go. Yep, I'm sure people come back for more. Ash said, right, speaking of which, this is a good timing. Amazing storage. This is my third time buying these now. Highly recommended. Great for storing my toys, or storing toys, and probably as kids' toys, toys and clothes. Also ideal for storing in the attic. There we go. Joy, it could be that quilt, it could be that family heirloom that you want to keep nice and safe. Because they're breathable, they don't get all fusty. Because I got clothes in old plastic boxes. They do, you know, they can smell a little bit after a while, and I am clean. But these are great for that too. Right. Another good deal. Yeah. I know you love the magic hooks too, Richard. You know.
It is. It's what Handy Solutions have been famous for. This is something that you will use everywhere to give you vertical storage solutions, extra space around the home, and these are incredible. Imagine I said you could have a hook you could put anywhere that left no mess, no marks, no scratches, didn't need any screwing in, any mess at all, and could be reusable year after year. That are these hooks. Now, people use them for Christmas. They use them for decorations, inside cupboards, and I'll show you how they work. This is nanotechnology. There is no adhesive in here at all. This is millions of little air suckers. Now, if you touch it, it feels it's sticky. It feels like there's an adhesive. There is none whatsoever.
Oh, yeah, my fingers aren't sticky.
No, it's like those little bullets that we used to fire as kids that are stuck on the wall. Now, all you need to do is to put them onto any sealed surface, mirror, glass, tile, anything that's sealed. It can be a gloss paint, anything. And you just push the air out. There's no glue here. You're just taking the air out and instantly.
So no drills.
No drills, no mess. And instantly. No waiting for it to cure. No waiting for it to harden. We can now take 4 kilograms of weight in seconds up on that hook. That could be the heaviest jacket. This could be in the water. You can use this in the shower to hang all the stuff up, like your towels and whatever.
Yeah, you've lifted a 4 kilo weight on
4 kilograms of weight in seconds, and it's reusable. No mess, no marks, no scratches. All you need to do to take it off is release that air suction. Because it's using nanotechnology, you're just literally releasing the air. And you can take that hook, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, maybe next week or next year, onto another surface.
Well, so what surface can you put that on?
Any sealed surface, wood, glass, tile, mirror, over gloss paints, anywhere around that, even in between tiles. So do you know where you've got the air gap in between the tiles? This will go over the grouting and still hold.
So I've got a gloss painted door. I can put it to hang towels on. And
you can hang it towels, the heaviest coats, inside of cupboards to hang the brooms and the brushes, anywhere you like. Now we just take it from one surface to another, and instantly we have now got the hook ready to take the weight straight away. 4 kilograms of weight in seconds on those hooks, and it's reusable again and again. And if we come around the front, let me show you, this is where we're going to use them. So people use them now for hanging up their lights and decorations because it's a reusable hook. Do you know the ones you get in the shops that you use the once and they're going to leave marks and scratches? No mess, no marks, no scratches, no drying out, no adhesives, no having to cure. Everything hanging up, ready to go, and then you take them off and you can use them next year and the year after. Maybe it's
reposition them.
Maybe it's in a caravan. Maybe you're in a rental accommodation where you're not allowed to put the nails into the wall, but you want to hang something, a picture frame, a mirror. They go anywhere you like, and reusable year after year after year, time after time again. These are our magic hooks, and you're going to get 20 of them. 20 magic hooks for under 19 quid.
You might share some out, divvy them out among the family for £18.99. Maybe you want that picture, maybe you want some extra hooks to put your coats on. Well, there you go. It's 029641. Or maybe you don't want to hang much stuff up because you don't like drilling. You know, you haven't got to be a DIYer to use these. You literally peel it off and stick them on the wall. Done. Right, there you go. Any questions, again, email us in. We're live here on Shop on TV, on ITV1, on STV, on TikTok, on YouTube, wherever you watching from. Thanks so much for joining us. We've got about, 47 minutes. So if you're going to go for the hooks, check out your baskets. Don't forget, we've got these storage boxes. They're also very popular. A special price as a show special, actually. Right now, with the storage boxes, it's a special deal for this show. The price is going to go up literally in about 2 hours, 15 minutes, okay, at 4:30. It works out to be £11.66 per box. And the 100 litre is actually normally worth £24.99 on its own. Yep. So an extra tenner, the way I think of it, we get the 6 litres, you know, get the bundle.
Tidying, organising, decluttering your home in seconds in a way that where you can tidy away the storage boxes when you're not using them, get them out when you are. 14 kilograms of weight, 4mm steel frame, they are incredible.
They are. So obviously that's fully packed. When you're not using it, that becomes that. Put it in a drawer. It's not going to be in the way. Right. Our producer's got loads of them. We love them here. People have the summer clothes of them. They have them in the winter clothes, like you mentioned earlier. Right. OK. So, yeah, 3 pence of £13.31 is the one today, and that includes your postage even. So 576035. The easiest way to shop, and remind yourself of any item numbers, of any deals. As soon as you go to shopontv.co.uk, click Live Deals, scroll down and you will see, oh, there's the drones. People love those drones. The Chameleon. Oh, it's hanging in there. It's hanging in there. It's very, very limited stock. I tell you what, you're saving £100 on the Chameleon drone. If you're going for the fancy GPS one, you're going to save £190 on that one today. But it's while the stocks last. When that sells out, that's the last time we're going to see that. But moving on to this, though, the Striker Jet. If you've got a younger member in the family, your son, daughter, as long as they're 8 years or older, then they can fly this. I gave one to my nephew who absolutely loves it. I feel like a hero uncle. It's a good feeling. Joe, maybe for your adults, well, if you just want a bit of fun around Christmas. But indoors, outdoors, it's high density foam, so it's built to last. But look at the thing. It's a jet. It's a drone, but it's a jet. And it lights up. Oh, by the way, to do that, it's like literally press a button or two, and it does the flip. And it flies around in a perfect continuous circle if you wanted it to. You can press a button to take off, press another button to land. And when you haven't got your hands on the controls, it stabilizes itself. To have such a finely tuned drone for that price is really good. Honestly, I bought some drones elsewhere at the shops. It does its own thing. It's not easy to control. Be careful of that, because I've been caught out before. But not this one. This, you feel like a pro the second you take it out of the box and start flying. Seriously. As soon as you get it out, start flying, you might be doing a flip within the first few seconds. Right. Don't pay £54.99. It's a weekend special. You save some money. You're saving a fiver. It's £49.99. But during this weekend, after the weekend, the price expires, provided we've got the stock, of course, too. Because obviously Christmas is on the horizon. You know, we can tell, based on how busy we are today, we know that people are buying Christmas presents, right? It's what, just over 6 weeks or just under 7 weeks till Christmas now. About 48 sleeps. I'm 40 years old. I can't say that, can I? 48 sleeps. Honestly, I count in sleeps. I don't know about you at home. No, seriously, just over 6 weeks to go. £49.99, 059 389, 3 payments of £18.31. So literally, £18.31. You're going to get the Striker Jet Pro home. That is brilliant. Your first payment of 3, grab it. Rich is going to be personally posting these out to you on Monday, him and his team, and you'll have this literally by next weekend, let's say. But if you are tempted by any other drone or anything else on the show, email us in. Whilst we've got Richard here live, we've got about another 43 minutes. studio@shopontv.co.uk. That's the email address. Send us in a question. Right, going back to the Chameleon, this is the one in front of me. This is the first drone we looked at properly during this live show. People adore this. I have to say, to be able to get a drone that, yes, glows up and does all the fancy things, it looks cool. To get a drone that has got 2 built-in cameras that can live stream is just incredible. For £99.99. This is a one-off show. This is a special last chance. This is the last time to get this stock this year. Hopefully we'll get some more back next year. When? I can't promise anything. But if you want to buy this for a Christmas present, then now is absolutely the time. It's very limited stock. If you're tempted and you want to save £100, and if you want to buy something that you and your family are going to love doing and take photos, you can film, you can take photos of this, well, go for it. Absolutely grab it, save that money and just have fun with it. It could be the start of a new hobby, who knows. Right, so 569 463. Should we see, we're going back to the GPS though, I think, are we? Right, now the GPS, by the way, £190 if you're going for that one. Why the GPS? Well, it's got brushless motors. It's a powerful drone, this. Still good for beginners. We recommend ages 14 years or older. But if you like the sound of using Google Earth on your phone, setting waypoints so you can map out a flight path, press a button and it just does it. Well, that's impressive. It could go round the church, round the marquee maybe for that wedding. It could be go round the tree in your garden to film, or your family celebrating a birthday and a barbecue. You know, who knows what's going to be for. But as soon as you get this, as soon as you can start filming, and in this, full HD 1080p. Well, don't pay £439.99. You don't need to. At the moment, we're clearing out the remaining stock now. £249.99. So if you want a GPS drone, this comes with a battery, obviously. Yes, it comes in the posh case. It's £84.98. People would spend hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds to get a drone that does this kind of thing. It's got the follow me, it's got the gesture control, so you literally hold your hand underneath it and it follows your hand. It's such a good feeling. And if you're the slightest bit curious of how you're going to feel flying this, or how your family member is, then go for it. Save £199 too, so 904053. Okay, that's the GPS Pro. We've also got another drone on the website. I know, right, there's lots. Okay, but bear with us. Some of you have already found this. In fact, we're going to show you this on the website first of all. This, and I remember this well, this was so popular. This is what we called the Mega Bundle. It comes with 2 extra batteries, so 3 in total. 3 in total. Now it's down from get this right, normally £364.99. Forget it. At the moment, you can still get it at that special price. It is the last of the stock on this one too. £179.99. You're saving more than what you're spending. It's better than half price. You know what? We've been chatting, Richard and I, about other things. You've been buying this, right? 3 payments of £61.65. Right, Joe, let's have a look at this in closer detail. Richard, this has been trickling along in the background. People love this one too.
About a month ago, we thought we completely sold out of this drone. The best-selling drone we have ever had. The GX Pro, we are famous for on ITV. We had the last of the stocks, but we had some people who did it on PayPal who it didn't go through. Okay, their credit card didn't go through. We have, and I'm not supposed to tell you, we've got 11 of them left, and that is it. So be quick. We've knocked the price down. This is your GX Pro. What was fully sold out, we believe we've got 11 that have come back. It is your chance to be able to get it. We've sold out of everything else on this show. The show's gone crazy, so it's your chance to get it. Now, it live streams direct to the screen of your phone. This is an HD drone. It doesn't matter what app. The app is free, no in-app purchases, and what the drone sees live, you see live. You can Facebook it, video blog it, Instagram it, YouTube it, but what this does is that is live streaming to your phone, but we've added that electronic gimbal. So if we bring this picture up, we have an electronic gimbal on this drone at under 180 quid. So you can film the kids playing football in the park, you can film over that wedding venue or everyone just saying hello. A 720 HD camera built into this drone, but what's made this drone special, what's made it our #1, what's given it every one of the thousands of 5-star reviews is how easy this drone is to fly with. Now, with a traditional drone, you have to learn the control sticks, learn how to steady it and stabilize it. We're not going to touch it. One finger, one button, 3, 2, 1, boom. That is the most stable under 200 quid drone we could ever build. I am literally talking to you, not touching it. Not touching it, the stability, the control. You thought it was sold out. We thought it was sold out. 11 of them. I think 10 of them. I think it's going down quicker than I can count. 9 of them. Altitude lock. If the wind knocks it in the wind, it remembers its height in the air. If you knock the angle of the GX Pro, it rights itself. This is the drone we're famous for. This is the drone that we believe was sold out. 8 of them. It's not going to last. Allows you to fly it from your palm of your hand. So as a beginner, this drone uses that tracking from the second camera underneath, but we'll look at the camera. And I want you to look at what you're going to get for under 180 quid. By the way, the Mega Bundle, we don't have many drones left, but we had some batteries left. So we have added 2 extra for free. Triple the flight time, triple the fun on us, our gift to you. This thing is incredible. Now there is your camera. Gesture control, V sign, 3, 2, 1, boom. Hand up, hand down, starts and stops the video. This drone records it. But Charlie, what I love about the GX Pro. You are on camera number 1, but I can bring up the multi-choices of camera. So I can have all 3 filming at the same time. You on camera number 1, me on the down cam camera number 2, a blogging shot from my mobile phone number 3. 3 shots in one, recorded to the memory of my phone at the same time from the same drone. This one is incredible. The last stocks again in the country forever. We are not bringing back the GX Pro. This is the last stock. That's why we're doing this deal that is unbelievable. Now, how easy is it to fly? Proportional control. When I let go of the control stick, it stops dead. This drone gives you the ultimate stability because it doesn't carry off drifting to the right or to the left. Speed number 1, nice and steady up the stairs, around the banisters. You're learning how to fly, Charlie. Give it a click, doubles that speed. You don't have to buy a new drone. You don't have to upgrade the camera. In the same drone that you learned out of the box, we are now an intermediate. But you don't stay in intermediate for long. Give it a click, pro drive flying. 25 miles an hour, football pitch distance in 12.5 seconds. The most stable, easiest to fly drone that you don't need to be a pro to fly, because you just stop and it stops completely dead with that altitude lock, that stability and the hand flying. And then with this drone, it's also the most practical drone too. Now, with a traditional professional drone, it takes 3 or 4 minutes to set up. You miss the magic shot, you miss the magic moment. With this drone, out of the box, 20 seconds, you can fly it. It folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. Blade protectors come off. We always recommend you use those when you first start to fly, and it literally folds away flat. To give you an idea of its size, that's the size of the drone, that's the size of my phone. Phone, drone, drone, phone. Take the GX Pro with you absolutely everywhere. You thought you couldn't get it anymore. We thought we'd sold out 7 of them. There is the last stock in the country, and literally they were because of people that put the credit cards in. Their credit card wasn't accepted, so we thought they'd sold out, and we've got those back. 5-star reviews going everywhere. But we're not just going to give you the drone, we're going to throw in the storage case too. Now, you wouldn't buy a mobile phone without protecting it. We are going to give you your protection too. Foam line, space for the drone, space for the controller, battery 1, battery 2 and battery 3. We're going to triple your flight time. 3 batteries will be included in this bundle, shipped out to you on Monday. It is the ultimate, it's the best. In fact, it's the best selling drone we've ever bought to British TV, which we thought had completely sold out. We have now got less than a handful left, and if you want one, it needs to be checked out. It needs to be yours now. The last of the GX Pro. We are running out of every single drone on this show. When we said it was a special show, the last of every stock that we currently have in the UK, the best prices we've ever bought to air, matching the lowest prices we have ever sold them at. Your chance to get the best Christmas gift, the best present. But what makes me proud, whoever you give this drone to, the GX Pro, whoever you give it to, whoever you give to, maybe you're not giving it as a present, maybe it's not for, maybe you've just seen it and you've decided you want a drone because you want to film and you want to make the memories. This drone, you can fly. 5-star reviews everywhere. The ultimate collection. It's your chance to get it. The ultimate, the best, the incredible GX Pro Mega Bundle, triple the flight time and the storage case for the very last time.
Well, you know, speaking of which, you're going to read some reviews shortly on this, but I'm very fond of this drone. I absolutely adore it. We weren't actually planning on showcasing this tonight, but like Richard said, for those reasons, some have bounced back. So this is a very special opportunity. Because they have bounced back, you can grab some. We've got a handful or so, a couple of handfuls to go round. It's not going to be enough. You're going to get 3 batteries in total here, £179.99. The bundle, this would normally, genuinely, this normally would be £364.99. You're saving £185. Yeah, you're saving more than what you're spending here. We love this. You know, we've had some reviews come in too. Let's read some of those. In fact, Steve said, this is one of the easiest drones to learn to fly. It's light and easy to transport. Mike said, 5-star, 5-star, 5-star. Easy to fly and the cameras catch great footage when flying. Richard said, great drone. Really easy to fly and some brilliant features for the price. I've had much more expensive drones in the past, I had a much more expensive drone in the past that didn't do half of what the GX Pro does. There you go. And this is it. People, they see prices here, there and everywhere, and they think, oh, that's the sort of price I have to spend on drones. You really don't have to. If these are the kind of features you're looking for in a drone, then don't spend hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds. It's £179.99. Again, saving £185. Grab it. We haven't even got it laid out. We honestly didn't think we're going to be showcasing this today, but because the other ones are going, whilst you got this in stock, and because some have bounced back, I would get it. It's a really, really unique opportunity, this. £3 to £61.65. Right, 275793. Easy way you can shop is right here on the website. So shopontv.co.uk. We've got new viewers every day here. We have returning customers every day. Maybe not used to buying on shopping telly. We haven't got to set up an account, or you haven't got to join a club or anything like that. You literally add it to your basket, log in enter your details, of course, check out, and that's it. You will get this home in a few days' time. So there's your basket, obviously, at the top there. Capped postage, by the way, too. So if you want to add in some extra bits and pieces, then it makes sense to do it in the same order. Maybe you want those storage boxes. Maybe you want those magic hooks. Maybe you want the magic pens, actually, as well. They're really, really cool. But we're talking about Christmas presents, and we're talking about really good solutions to keep our houses nice, safe and organised as well. Okay, but Joel, we love drones. We love all the models Richard brings to us. But maybe got a younger member of the family who don't want to feel left out. If they're 8 years or older, then this is absolutely perfect. I've got one of these personally, give it to my nephew. He loves it. I'm a hero uncle. Do you know what, Richard? But it's so easy to fly as well, even younger age group.
It is. Everyone wanted a drone that the young kids could fly, so we wanted to create something different, special. So instead of using a plastic drone or a metal drone, this is a flexible foam, high-density foam drone. So this isn't a polystyrene, don't mistake that. You're not going to damage it, you're not going to break it, smash it, knock it, hit it, and it's safe whoever it hits or whoever it knocks. This drone allows the kids to fly instantly because we've added the pro features. So to learn to fly it, one button, straight in the air. Now look at it. It looks cool. It looks incredible. And that is an incredible drone. Now look, safe, fun and easy to use. It's also got the altitude lock built in. It's got a kid smash it lock, so it rights itself even if you knock it out, and you can fly this over 80 meters in every direction, indoors, outdoors, day or night. You want to flip 360, this drone comes with flip 360 built in at the touch of a button, but remember, it's not going to damage anything, it's not going to break anything. But there's even a button for the kids called this, we call an auto direction. That's in there, but we've got auto pilot. One button, Charlie, will do a proper top gear spin.
Cool.
This thing is incredible. Smack it, doesn't matter. You're not going to damage. No, it doesn't matter. You're not going to damage it. You're not going to break it. With this drone, you can use it anywhere you like. Flexible foam, so you're not going to damage or break, and you can fly it wherever you want. So at the touch of a button, you press, the drone flies, the kids learn, and they've got something that you can use anywhere. But in terms of the safety of this drone, it looks cool, it sounds cool, but because it's that high density foam, it's not going to hurt you or damage your home. This thing is incredible. This is your brilliant Striker Jet Pro, and for this show, on a show special, the lowest price we've ever done it. And by the way, a major toy retailer has put it predicted in their top 5 toys for Christmas this year.
Really, I don't doubt it. I honestly don't doubt it. You know what? This could be your inside, outside could be your house. If it's going to be a present for Christmas Day, then this is the sort of thing that can make a Christmas. You know, when people can't wait to stop eating, they get the Christmas lunch done, and then they want to play with this outside or inside. But you know what? You can be passing the controller around. It sounds powerful. It sounds really exciting, and the way it lights up, they're quite bright lights, you know. But it's got auto direction, auto return, auto takeoff, hover, land. So as soon as you get going with this, out of the box, fly in 20 seconds, you're going to feel like a pro, genuinely. I've used drones that do their own thing when I've bought some from elsewhere, but this is not one of those. It's so finely tuned for the price, I really can't get over it. Right, 059389. Can you imagine the look on someone's face at Christmas when you get this? You haven't got to spend hundreds. Normally $54.99, but this is a special weekend price. After the weekend, the price would go back up if we got the stock, but it's £49.99. You're going to be a hero uncle, hero mum and dad if you're going to be buying that. So yeah, £3 of £18.31. Let's remind you of the Chameleon, by the way. This is the first drone we looked at properly during this live show. This could well be the last chance we get to see this. Well done for getting this. It's limited stock. We're not going to be demonstrating it again this hour because it's not worth it for the stock. We don't want to tease people if they can't buy it. So look, we've got literally about 10 left. So it's the next 10 people to click check out. If you want to get this for a Christmas present, which is what, 48 sleeps away, then this is your last chance. As I'm speaking to you live now at 2:30 in the morning, then grab it, add it to your basket, check out. You get a lot of drone for money. To get a drone which got 2 cameras built in that can live stream for £100, it's just excellent. $99.99. It's a bargain. Right, Richard, I'm loving the show, honestly. We always have so much fun. We've also got the GPS on the show too. This is like the highest spec one we've had. This is the ultimate GPS drone. What do people look for at GPS? Why is that attractive for people?
Okay, because the GPS uses the satellites in the sky to give you that full stability in the air, but it uses it like a sat-nav.
Amazing.
If you've got a sat-nav in your car, you know where your car is, where your car's got to go to, and it shows you the route that you've got to follow. But in a car, you've got to drive that route, not with a GPS drone. Now, the satellites beam in, and you download a Google Earth onto the app. The app is free, there's no in-app purchase, there's nothing to buy, and you literally, with your finger on the screen of your phone, looking above your house or looking above the park, you take your finger and press, I want to fly over that tree. I want to fly over that building. I want to fly over that car park and then land not near me, not close to me, exactly 2 meters in front of my feet. Do you know what you have to do?
Go on.
Press go.
And
it does it. It literally will fly the route that you prescribe for you. But this is the ultimate upgrade. So it's not just about the GPS. We've upgraded the camera. Full 1080p. The highest resolution of camera we've ever created.
Yeah.
This drone has it. So you can now make memories just like you did, you know, like when you're watching a movie in a cinema.
Yes,
you're making those movies. And then we've upgraded the motors. This is a brushless motor. The highest level of quality motor that you can get. It spins twice as fast as a normal motor. It slices through the air better, gives you more speed, more accuracy. It's in this drone. There's also a built-in LCD screen on the controller, which gives you extra flight characteristics while you're flying. But it's the quality of that camera. It's the ability to take this out and not just make memories.
Yeah.
You could use it prosumer. You could use this for a business. You could use it if you're an estate agent for filming over building. You can do all that with this drone. Now, always check on the CAA's website. Make sure if you need a license for it or registration for it, that you need to check with the CAA, especially if you can use it for a business. But this drone allows you to do that, but not at £700, not at £600.
So people would spend that sort of money.
Oh, without you go to the big electronic sheds right now. That is what you're going to spend. You're going to spend £800, £900, £1,000 if you want all these features. Under 250 quid. Why? We've got no more stock left. We're not going to do another show all about the Ultimate Pro GPS Plus. We haven't got enough to fill a full show. So this is the last chance, the last time, the best deals that we're doing, matching the lowest price we have ever bought this drone to air are under 250 quid. But seriously, you need to check it out. You need to check it out because the price will go up if we've got any stock left, but we're not going to have any stock left. So if you don't check it out, you're just not going to have it. And we are never bringing the Ultimate Pro GPS Plus into the UK.
Right.
This is the last of the stock, full stop ever of this drone. In fact, if we were to make this drone right now in the factories in the Far East, because of all the tariffs and you know that, we would not be bringing this in at $439.99. We'd be bringing this at £500 or £600. We can't buy it at the price anymore, but we don't have enough stock to do another show. So it's your chance for $249.99 to get a drone that is unbelievable, that will film magic moments, magic memories, that you can use as a beginner to an intermediate to pro, and then take it to prosumer level.
So how do you like grow with you then? Is that because even if you've never flown a drone before, you feel in control of this right from the start?
It is. On the front, there's a little camera, the second camera on board. By the way, if you buy a GPS drone on the high street with 2 cameras on board, you are touching £900 to £1,000.
Wow, right.
But we've got the second camera on board our GPS, which allows you as a beginner, inside without the GPS satellites, locks onto the floor. So you've got the ability to fly it like a GPS drone, but inside, as a beginner, out of the box, 20 seconds, you can fly it. Then when you're ready, you take it out into the garden, press the GPS button when you get to a pro level, and it becomes a full GPS integrated drone. See, the problem is, you go to the high street and spend 800 quid, there'll be a warning on the box. Do not fly indoors. You spend 800 quid and you can't fly in the house. Why can't you fly in the house? Because satellites don't go through the roof, okay? But this doesn't need the satellites in the house because it's got the second camera underneath, locking the floor in shot, giving you that stability.
So you don't always have to use the GPS?
No, you can use it without the GPS using the second camera.
That. You got the
so it's beginning to intermediate, intermediate to pro, the last of the stock, under 250 quid. If you've always wanted to go to that next level, that hobbyist level, that prosumer level, to use it to make brilliant social... If you're into your social media, unbelievable drone for your social media. For that price, this show, when we said it was a one-off show, when we said it was a special show, when we said it was an unrepeatable show, that's why. Check it out, make sure it's yours.
And you're saving £190. Honestly, Richard, thanks so much, seriously, for making this happen. We've only got about 20 minutes left on the show. It's time to confirm your orders. Check out those baskets. Make sure you've got yours on the way to you. So yeah, it's 904-053. All we need is your details. Log on to the website or go to shopandtv.co.uk. You haven't got to be a part of a club or anything like that. Maybe this is the first time you're shopping with us. We have new customers every single day. Here's the website, add it to your basket, check out, and Rich's going to post this to you on Monday. By the way, if you've never set any drones up or anything like that before, yes, obviously you've got instructions and things like that. But do you know what? We've got YouTube videos here. These are all on, they're links basically on the Shop on TV website. So if you want some guidance there, have a read through these. And even when you get these home, they're going to stay up there. So let's say it comes to Christmas Day, you've forgotten how to do something, then you can watch these, you can refer to these, even on Christmas Eve, you know. So they're there for you, but to be honest, it's so easy to set up, I don't think it will. But, right, saving £190 here. It's such a good deal. 3 payments of £84.98. So, is there someone you're struggling for a present for? Is there someone you're thinking, oh, I've got everyone else sorted, or I've got some ideas? You know, I leave it to the last minute. I never learn. I never learn. But you know when you've nailed it, you know when you've got that present, there's always that one, isn't there? You think, oh, I've got the right one there. That is such a good feeling. Honestly, it's going to be a long 6 weeks to wait for that moment where you can give these to your friends, your family, your brother, your kids. As long as they're 14 years or older, then they're going to be fine with this. Right. Again, 3 payments of £84.98 for the battery, yes, for the drone, yes, the controller. And look how it collapses down. It's just so neat and tidy. Here's the case. And it's a good, sturdy, hard case. So that is all contained in there. You've got a little carry handle there too. Easy to wrap up. So if you are thinking of the ultimate drone, this is the highest spec one we do here on Shop on TV. Once it's gone, it's gone. We won't be seeing this again. Save £190. Wow, wow, wow. Right, Richard, we've got, just under 20 minutes left. What can we do?
Okay, well, let's fly this GPS drone. Let me show you what it's all about. I'm going to fly it inside because I can't go outside and use the satellites out there because we're in the studio. But just remember, if you don't want the GPS side of this drone, but you want every other feature that you see with this, with the 720 camera, we've got the last of them. I think there's about 4 left. GX Pro Mega Bundle. That's on the website. We were never going to talk about it. We were never going to show it to you, but we're running out of stock. We're running out of drones. I'll show you that one maybe in a little bit. But if you're looking to get the GPS, to add the GPS, this is incredible. That's a 720 HD camera on the GX Pro. 1080p full upgrade on this one. Now let's have a look at that camera, because the quality that you get, the picture that you get is unbelievable, Charlie. The colors, the definition, the quality, this thing is incredible. But we've also added a manual electronic gimbal. So at the touch of the controller, we can change the angle of shot. Look, you can film now from above. The kids playing football in the park in full 1080p. We could go over the wedding venue, over your friend's garden party, their wedding, taking those magic moments and those magic shots. This drone is incredible. But I want you to hear those brushless motors. Now, obviously, again, I can't fly outside under the GPS because we're in the studio, but I can fly it and you can hear it and you can see it on indoor mode. There we go. Now listen to those motors. It's like a wasp in the air. This is a serious drone, a professional level drone, a higher than professional prosumer drone. And look at that stability. That is no hands needed on the controller. And I'm presenting to you, talking to you live without even controlling it. Altitude lock, it knows it's high in the air. Listen to those brushless brushless motors in that drone. This is incredible. You've got that second camera underneath, so unlike drones at 800, 900 quid, you can fly this from the palm of your hand, Charlie, even as a beginner. But let's look at the quality of that camera, because this camera is unbelievable. The quality is incredible, and we are flying it out the box in 20 seconds. Now, I'm on that front cam being filmed 1080p. Charlie, touch of a button, we are now filming with the down cam. So you've got the down cam that can film over 120 meters in the air, and you can add both shots at the same time from the same drone. This thing is incredible. So you've got a drone you can fly indoors, which is unheard of for a GPS. Then you can take it outside and fly under GPS control. Full brushless motors, 1080p, folding up when you're not using it, and the last of the stocks ever. We could not bring this drone back at the $439 price if we were to buy it now from the factory and ship it in. We just couldn't. The tariffs, the costs. Today, under 250 quid for the last of the stocks, because we don't have enough to do a whole show on it. We literally have the drones now that you can buy from this show, a mix show with the last of every drone that we do. Folding up, fit in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. A drone that you can fly as a beginner, through to an intermediate and through to a pro. Live streaming to the screen of your phone. That's the size of the drone, phone, drone. Take this with you everywhere you go. Remember, you're going to get the storage box in there as well, the storage case. The new controller with the LCD screen so that you get extra flight characteristics while you're flying. Be quick, be fast, because this Ultimate Pro GPS at this price, look, if you went on the high street tomorrow, if you went looking for a GPS drone tomorrow, with the feature set in this drone, I reckon you'd be paying double the money for half the features. That's from me going into shops and check. Double the money, half the features. This is a steal. This is a deal. This is you getting started in this brilliant world of drone flying, taking you from beginner to intermediate, intermediate to pro, pro to then prosumer level. You are going to love it. The ultimate, the best, the Ultimate Pro GPS Plus, the last few left, the last of stock. Check it out and make sure it's yours.
Well, John, and I love the way it just folds down. It comes with the case, comes with a battery, of course, comes with everything you need. So 904053. Maybe you're not used to shopping with shopping channels, or maybe you've never watched us before. We're here every single day, shortly after midnight on ITV1 and STV. You can watch us on YouTube. We've got a dedicated Freeview channel too, but wherever you prefer to watch us, we have new customers every single day, returning customers too. You go to the website, shopontv.co.uk, add it to your basket and check out. You can give us a call as well. It's 03333 241 241, whichever way you prefer. But don't miss out on this. Once it's gone, that's it. It's goodbye to this particular drone, and you're going to save £190. Oh, but by the way, before you do check out, have a look on the other deals. So as soon as you land on our website, click live deals, scroll down, you'll see all of these there. Now, this is a special deal at the end of the show, actually, or at 4:30, just to give our +1 customers a chance to catch up. You're going to, the price will be going back up to £62.97. You're not spending that at the moment. It's down to £34.99. The larger box on its own or normally is £24.99. So I think of it as an extra tenner to get the two other boxes. So 2 66 litre and 1 100 litre. Absolute bargain. So yeah, there you go. Price goes up later on this morning. So we're approaching, it's about 2:45. At 4:30 the price goes up. But do you know what? Talk about fancy storage. They do look classy. We get lots of feedback for that, actually. So this isn't just storage temporarily. It can be, or it could be permanent storage too. Use them in the loft, use them in your the cupboard under the stairs. This could be in the wardrobe, but this could be just in the back of your living room. They still look nice. And you get access to the front. So it's just typical, isn't it? When you stack them up, wherever you want is on the bottom, isn't it? You haven't got to, tie yourself out, pulling them back on top of each other. You can just zip it from the front and pull out what you want. You haven't got to disrupt the stack. So you're going to get, 2 of the 66, 1 of the 100 litre. I would multi-buy this. Whilst it's a show special, go for it. Christmas decorations, it could be your winter coats in the summer. It could be your summer clothes during the winter. And it's breathable, so it's good for clothes. It's good for your clothes. It's waterproof, and those steel, it's like the steel bars that you prop up. They're really, really sturdy. It's like 2 mil thick. They're really, really sturdy. Do you know, I've got plastic boxes that have cracked and they're useless. And I'm not using them. I've just got an empty box in the way. You know, when you collapse them down, you can put them in the drawer. Keep one in the boot of your car. When you do the shopping in a supermarket, you can put them in there. You haven't got your shopping rolling around the boot. Right, so 3 payments of £13.31. Every house needs storage. We might as well have storage that's sturdy, that's waterproof, that's collapsible when we're not needing it. Right, 576035 is your item number. Right, okay. Let's go back for this. We're going to show you a video in a second. We're all talking about drones, aren't we now? £179.99 is an absolute bargain. This is the RDM GX Pro Ultra 275793. Should we go to Richard and see this in action? Well, I've got 12 minutes left. Richard, this is about to go. Maybe time for one more fly. This could be the last time we fly this.
Oh, no. This is a drone after my own heart. We created it, we designed it, we built it from scratch, and it became the best-selling drone we've ever brought to air. We thought we'd sold out of it. This was the last few that didn't go through when people were paying on their credit cards, but we've got, there's hardly less than one hand left, okay? And you've got to be really, really quick for it. Now, it's a drone that live streams direct to the screen of your phone, HD live streaming, but it's got an electronic gimbal worth over 600 quid built in, so at the touch of a button you can change the angle of shot while the drone is still hovering mid-air. It is the best valued electronic gimbal drone we have ever created at under 180 quid, and we're going to give you 2 extra batteries. But how easy is this drone to fly? Look, we're not going to touch the control sticks, we're not going to learn it. By the way, the wires, just so we can show you the footage live on your TV screen, it's a wireless system. You take one finger, you press one button, and 3, 2, 1, boom, Charlie, you've just learned to fly. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner. That is now sitting there like it's sitting on a piece of string. The most stable drone under 200 quid we've ever created. Indoors, no GPS needed, no nothing. That's your stability. Altitude lock built in. You've got that second camera allowing you to fly it from the palm of your hand. It's even got an angle lock, so even if it knocks its angle, it rights itself back up facing straight forward every single time. But we've got the stability. Let's look at the camera, because this is brilliant. Live streaming, HD camera to the screen of your phone. V-sign, it's got gesture control. Recognize my gesture. 3, 2, 1, boom. Memory in the phone. Hand up starts the video, hand down stops the video. This drone recognizes me. But what makes it special, what makes it incredible, 2 cameras on board. This is unheard of for a drone of this quality, this price, and you are being filmed on the camera number 1. I'm being filmed down camera number 2. Vlogging shot top left coming from my phone. It's recording 3 shots in one at the same time for you to edit, video blog, Instagram, YouTube. Speed number 1, nice and steady. Up the stairs, round the banisters, you are learning how to fly. You don't stay beginner for long, because you click it again, doubles that speed, Charlie. So double the speed. We are now an intermediate flyer, but you haven't had to buy a new drone, you haven't had to buy a new camera, you haven't had to upgrade the motors. It's all inside. Speed number 3, 25 miles an hour, football pitch distance in 12.5 seconds. This drone is stunning. This drone is incredible. And the last stocks ever, and I mean ever, we are not bringing this drone back to the UK, the best-selling drone we've ever done, but this is the last of it, the last handful. And when I say handful, I mean 1 handful, okay? Whether it's indoor and outdoor, day or night, over 120 meters away. Blogging shots, this will do it. It has follow me built in. I literally let go, and everywhere I walk, everywhere I go, it will follow me. By the way, I can turn the controller off, and you can fly this drone just from the screen of your phone. The app is free, no in-app purchase. We're now flying it direct from the screen of your mobile phone. Indoor, outdoor, day or night, and then it locks onto me. Everywhere I walk, everywhere I go, the best price follow me drone we have, and this drone will follow you everywhere. When you're not using it, folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. I'm gonna miss this drone. I love this drone, and it's the last stock, so because we had a few more batteries than we had drones, we're giving you 3 batteries in here. 2 of them we're going to give you for nothing-ish, nil, zero, free. That's the size of your GX Pro. That's the size of your phone. Phone, drone, drone, phone. Take this with you everywhere. But we're not stopping there. We're going to throw in the storage case too. You would not buy a mobile phone without protecting it. Screen protector on the front, case on the back. This is foam lined. Space for the drone, controller, battery 1. We're going to throw in a second battery and a third battery into this bundle. This is the ultimate set, the ultimate bundle, the best-selling drone we've ever bought to TV in the UK. Your chance to get it, your time to get it. Ring up our call centre, make sure it's yours. If you're trying to check out now, someone can steal it out of your basket because we're now limited stock. More of you, if you end up wanting it than we've got, you're going to be stealing it from each other. But on the phone lines, you get priority. Make sure it's yours, delivered to you from Monday morning. The brilliant and the incredible GX Pro.
Well, do you know what? You're also getting it better than half price. Better than half price. You're saving £185. You know, to save more than what you're spending on that, on the mega bundle is fantastic. To get 3 batteries in total, that's a lot of flying time. So 275793 is your item number. I've just heard a massive ooh in my ear. That says to me, right, we've got as much people trying to buy it than stock available. In other words, all the stock's in baskets. All the stock's in baskets, guys. If everyone checks out, that will have sold out. Well done. I spent that again. Ooh, I know what that means. It's time to move on. In fact, we've only got about 6 minutes left on the show. Okay, right, so there you go. Let's give you a reminder of other drones on this show. You know what? This is a very special show because this is the last of the stock of quite a few models, actually. Once they're gone, they're gone. Now, the Chameleon, this is the last chance you're going to get to see this year. Or once the stock's gone, that's it for the stock this year. So if you're looking to get this as a Christmas present, now is the time. Maybe you just woken up, going to work, or maybe you just come in home and you're thinking, oh, this could be a good idea. It is a good idea. To get a drone, we've got 2 cameras and I can send a live feed. You can use your phone. We just put one in there just to show you. It's also got an LCD display. How about that? An LCD display on a controller in a bundle for £99.99. You will struggle and struggle and struggle to find that elsewhere. This is well built. We've been flying it this morning live in the studio. People love this. Don't spend £199.99. Save £100. It's 569463. I don't know how long this is going to last. It's touch and go. If the next few handful of people check out, it's going to sell out. Right, we've got 5 minutes left. Richard, for those who just joined us, who are on the fence, why would you recommend this? Why go for it?
A fully fledged camera drone at under 100 quid, normally £200. We've knocked 100 quid off it. You can fly it just by chucking it in the air. It live streams direct to the screen of your phone. Anyone can fly it. It is absolutely incredible. I'm not allowed to tell you how many we've got left, but there's less of them than I've got fingers and toes.
It's about to go.
So you need to be very, very, very quick. Now, it live streams direct to the screen of your phone, but there's also a brand new screen built into the controller. So you can turn the phone off and it will instead go to the controller screen, and that way you can give it to the kids without them needing to use your phone. It's fully protected while it's in the air, so the kids can't touch the motors while it's flying. It's a drone that if I grab it, I can literally just chuck it in the air, 3, 2, 1, and it launches itself and stabilizes. You don't have to do anything. You want to flip 360, one button, flip 360 in the air. It films that flip 360. So if we bring up the video footage, this is live streaming to your phone or the controller. Now, Charlie is on camera number 1 because this is a 1-camera drone, but it's not restricted to 1 camera because we built in a second one, so it will now film me from above. 2 cameras in 1 from the same drone at the same time. This thing is incredible. Let's go back to the front camera. Now I'm going to show you that it's got gesture control built in. So if we press those 2 little hand signals at the top, now V sign recognises my gesture, 3, 2, 1, boom. That memory is already in the photo book of my phone. I can edit it, WhatsApp it, Facebook it, Instagram it. It's already there and I haven't even landed the drone. Hands up starts the video, hand down stops the video. The last chance to get this drone at a deal that means when the kids open it, you open it, whoever you're giving it to, gifting it to opens it, they're going to think you spent over 200 quid on this drone, and you've spent under £100. The last stock in the UK, ready to go for you to film, to fly. It's got auto return. So if it's going towards that tree, the lake, the river, and you panic, no, I'm going to lose it. You don't, because it auto returns to you. Lights on or lights off. You can choose whether you want it to look like an adult drone or for the kids to fly it. Looking brilliant and looking cool. And you need to check it out now. Get the call centre. Our lovely staff there will do it. You get priority on the call centre, and then someone can't steal it out of your basket, which they can if you're checking out on the website. It's a drone that's fully protected. It's a drone that live streams to your phone. It's a drone that you can turn the app off, so I can turn it off on my phone, and then I can turn the controller on, and it will live stream direct to the controller. So you've got the two abilities, the two ways to fly this drone. Whether it's from the screen, whether it's from the controller screen, it is totally up to you. You can fly it either way, but it allows you to do it at the touch of a button. It allows you to fly it just by chucking the drone in the air. It allows you to have that full stability, that full control, indoor, outdoor, day or night, that you can use when you want it, wherever you want it, whether it's to your phone or whether it's to the screen, allowing you to film, fly, make memories with your family that anyone can use out the box in 20 seconds. The last of our CHAMELEON, live streaming now to the screen on the drone. So you'll see it live is there on the screen, allowing you to no longer need a phone if you're giving it to the kids. It is all recorded if you have a memory card into the controller itself. The CHAMELEON drone for the last time, the last showing on British TV at the best deal, the best price. This was a special show, a one-off, a super duper, a never to be repeated last chance show with last chance pricing. And every one of you that's enjoyed it, bought from it, have a great Christmas with these drones, a great gift, ripping open that present, going, oh my goodness, the best present under the tree, Charlie. And if you're quick, and by the way, if you're watching on +1, there is a few left, a very, very, very few left. So you may be just a little lucky to still get your hands on one. But if you're going to wait till 9 o'clock in the morning, I do not think so.
John, honestly, Richard, John, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Honestly, I love these shows, and I'm going to miss seeing these. I really am. Last chance to get this home now. If you're thinking for Christmas presents, imagine the look on their face, tearing off that wrapping paper and seeing what could be their first drone. It lights up. To have two cameras on a drone with those features as well for £99.99 is brilliant. Take photos, take videos, but most importantly, just have fun with it. If you know you're going to enjoy it, that's worth every single penny. Thanks again to Richard, but of course, thanks to you at home. And once you got this home, let us know how you get on. We'd love to see your feedback on there. Have a lovely rest of your day. Take care.